Colognes, I am so hyped on this. The holidays are right around the corner, and finding the perfect gift is tricky. We know this. So let me tell you about Omaha Steaks. I have been an enormous fan of Omaha Steaks for years. Omaha Steaks makes it so easy to send friends and family the best steaks of their life. An unforgettable gift guaranteed to be loved and shared. Do this. Go to omahasteaks.com. Enter Rome in the search bar to order the perfect gift package. For $99.99, you'll get 24 entrees like the world-famous bacon wrap filet mignons. Plus, chicken breasts, sides, desserts, and so much more. As the grill master in my home, I can tell you those fillets cook to perfection. Omaha Steaks are incredible and fully stocked and ready to ship right now. Achieve gifting greatness. Order the perfect gift package right now at omahasteaks.com and get 8 free burgers by entering Rome in the search bar. Perfectly aged, tender, and 100% guaranteed. I absolutely love Omaha Steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com and use the search word Rome.
Hello, this is Talbot Green with Angel Oak Home Loans. Now's the time to take advantage of the opportunity to buy more home or refinance your current mortgage at historically low rates. The combination of our local team's experience and Angel Oak's wide offerings of products from standard conventional, government, and portfolio loans has something for most financial situations. For more information, call Talbot Green, Joanne Weir, or Wanda Hager at 751-2060.
NMLS 1719250, Equal Housing Lender.
Uptown Greenville's newest dining experience is open and ready to serve you. The Sidebar, a Tex-Mex fusion restaurant, offers dinner and weekend brunch. Located at 707 Dickinson Avenue, right beside the DAP House, the Sidebar has indoor dining and patio seating for everyone to enjoy. For the latest information on reservations, menu items, and more, follow the Sidebar on Facebook or on Instagram at sidebar.greenville.
There's no better time to drive away with a quality pre-owned car, truck, or SUV from Greenville Auto World. Greenville Auto World is your authorized rough country dealer. We specialize in lift and leveling kits along with custom wheel packages. Whether you're looking for ground clearance or enhancing the appearance of your vehicle, trust our team for your off-road experience. Greenville Auto World, 3840 South Charles Boulevard across from Hardee's at Bell's Fork, or online at greenvilleautoworld.net.
Everyone's favorite holiday tradition is back for 2021. Dance Arts Theater presents The Nutcracker, December 11th and 12th at Rod Auditorium on the campus of ECU. Proceeds from this special event will be donated to the Children's Hospital at Vidant Medical Center in Greenville. Come experience the magic as Dance Arts Theater celebrates their 29th season of this family holiday favorite. There are 3 performances to choose from. Purchase your tickets now by calling 1-800-ECU-ARTS. That's 1-800-ECU-ARTS.
'Tis the season to make your home full of cheer with the best Christmas decor right here in Uptown Greenville. Hi, this is Jess with Halo Home Store. Our store is full of holiday decor and home accessories galore. With over 15 years of design experience, I can bring your home to life with Halo's one-of-a-kind unique decor and gifts with new inventory coming in daily. We also offer a wide variety of design services. Be sure to follow us on social media or visit halohomestore.com. Happy holidays, y'all.
This year, US Cellular is making a big deal out of the holidays. You can choose any phone from any brand free. That's right, any phone you see in our store is free. And get unlimited data for our best price of the season. Just $30 a month per line with 4 lines. Feel the locally grown joy from US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Limited time offer. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Now that life is returning to normal, we have found a lot of good things that came from the pandemic. One of them is not having to go to the wireless store anymore. The Cellular Warehouse team has been in the business of delivering phones to your home and office for 20 years. People found out about our free delivery service and love the ease of getting a new phone, tablet, or hotspot. Call Toby Williams today at 252-799-7051 so you can start experiencing the joy of never going to a wireless store again. Cellular Warehouse, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent.
If you are push mowing your yard using an inefficient lawn tractor or your current zero-turn spends more time in the shop than mowing your grass, it's time you look at a Hustler zero-turn lawnmower. Residential mowers from Hustler are built like tanks and drive like sports cars. All Hustler mowers have fabricated, welded steel decks. Don't settle on cheap units with flimsy stamped decks from big box stores. Come see Ron Ayers Motorsports. It will guide you to the right mower for your property and your budget. Find us at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11 north of the airport in Greenville.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. The following is an exclusive presentation of Pirate Radio, the voice of the pirate nation. Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
You can paint this with purple.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the pirate nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, how we doing on this Thursday? Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios. Let's see if Shirley's paying attention. Robert Matthews says, Clipper! He also said Chandler and softball. I guess that would be softball Shirley hanging out here.
What's up, Robert?
On a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. We are with you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. Online, pr927fm.com. You can still find us on 1250 and 930. Also online, pr927fm.com. And you can watch the show on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Subscribe to Pirate Radio TV on YouTube for all of our fantastic video features, including this show, The Brian Bailey Show, our ECU Military Bowl coverage, which we hadn't had a lot of time with the team this week. That should pick up towards the end of this week and next week, as we'll bring you some Mike Houston and ECU player audio and video, all there for you right there on YouTube at Pirate Radio TV. All right, coming up on today's program, we'll talk to my cohort on the U.S. Sailor Fifth Quarter Call-In Show, Billy Weaver. He'll join us on the Fixed NC Live line at around 3:25. We'll talk about what's going on in the world of sports, talk Pirate athletics, and more. At 4 o'clock, we'll take another look at the Boston College Eagles as Tyler Calvaruso will join us on the Fixed NC Live line. He is from EagleInsider.com, the 24/7 site for Boston College athletics. So we'll get to know this Boston College football team, what you need to know about them, what's the fan support looking like for the Military Bowl from the BC side of things. We'll talk about that at 4 o'clock with Tyler Calvaruso. At around 4:20, we'll talk to the big man on campus, Jeff Nadu. We'll go over a decent slate of college basketball tonight. We'll talk Army-Navy. We'll get his thoughts on East Carolina, Boston College, and the Military Bowl. And he's got a fight, an actual sanctioned boxing match coming up Friday night. It's Rough and Rowdy, presented by Barstool Sports, and we'll talk about that and how he's feeling a day and a few hours ahead of his boxing match coming up Friday night. So we'll dive into that in hour number 2 as well. Troy D will be alongside in hour 3. We'll talk to Touchdown Tony Collins. Tony, you guys are tired of Cocky Clip. Cocky Tony is going to be here because the Patriots are the hottest team in the NFL. They have won 7 straight games, and they won the other night, completing just 2 passes. Mac Jones was 2 out of 3. They ran all over the Bills on a bad weather night in Buffalo. We'll talk to Tony about the NFL. The Pirates going back to a bowl. We'll play 40 bowls in 14 days and open up the Pirate Radio treasure chest for another day and make you a winner. We'll run down the prizes that have been won and the prizes that are left here on this Thursday program. All right, Clip Rock here. Chandler Honeycutt hanging out in studio. Shirley Rhodes producing, as well as CJ Schaefer on a Pittsburgh Steelers game day. We'll dive into that momentarily, but we'll start by taking a look at the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Da Buck.
Da Buck.
Last night, Chandler, another fun loss, and this one wasn't as fun as the previous one this week. I'm talking about the Charlotte Hornets losing to the 76ers for the second time in 3 days. Hornets are undermanned right now. They did get a big performance, which I called for, from Gordon Hayward.
Sure did.
He had 31, but unfortunately Joel Embiid had 32. It was not enough. Sixers beat the Hornets 110-106. Hornets still have a winning record of 14-13, and hopefully we'll be getting back some help very soon. They're without Ball, Rozier, Plumlee, Who else?
Jalen McDaniels.
Yeah, they are undermanned, right now.
A good part of this team.
So the Hornets lose last night. Coming up tonight in the NBA, the Sixers right back at it. They will be on a back-to-back as they'll be taking on the Jazz at home, Lakers at Grizzlies, Nuggets at Spurs. Let's get a quick look. The Canes won on Tuesday night, and they are in action tonight on the road at Calgary. 9 o'clock, ESPN Plus, Bally Sports. When I was a kid...
Where's Calgary?
What do you mean?
Like, where's it at?
Like...
Where's the Flames from?
Calgary.
Canada.
Kennedy.
I was trying to say Canada.
Are you trying to say what part of the country of Canada is Calgary from?
Yeah.
I'm going to say they're a Western Conference team. So I'm going to go west, but let's look it up.
I was guessing east.
Okay, maybe they're east. Maybe you know more than I do.
I probably don't. That's why I'm over here.
Alberta.
It's a city in Alberta.
Now, I got a question. Where is Alberta?
I didn't want to ask.
I know in Alberta.
I did not know my provinces, and I was right. If you go south, you're going to like Missoula, Montana, Idaho, if you go directly south.
I've been to Missoula.
So, you've been to Missoula?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Calgary is south of Edmonton, east of British Columbia, and a little northeast of Seattle, Washington. So there is your geography update.
Wow, what a trip!
Today.
That's a long trip.
I was a big fan of church hymns and songs.
Amen.
And one of my favorites back in the day was
Go Tell It on the Mountain.
He is going to level you.
Look, man, there's times to joke, times to laugh. When I'm talking church hymns, not one of those times.
Understood.
That is the time to kind of reflect, look inside, look inward, not talk outward. Got me?
Oh, my God. You're full of it.
One of my favorites was At Calvary. At Calvary. And I was so confused as a youngster because I thought Calvary and Calgary were the same thing. So every time I'd hear the Flames on SportsCenter,
you would think it was some sort of like religious group.
Yeah, what do they? So are they was Jesus in Calgary?
They're like a non-profit hockey team.
I couldn't wrap my head around it, but now I know the difference. Now that I'm an old man,
you humming that song really makes me want to hear you do the BC commercial again one time, just for old time's sake.
BC powder, it's the power of BC.
That last part is what gets me.
I wish they'd bring that back
BC
and let me do the song. Let's throw it out there. What are your all-time favorite church hymns? Hit us up on Facebook Live, Twitter. You guys have any?
I used to Go Tell It on the Mountain is a good one.
That is a good one.
I like that song.
He Lives is a good one.
Because he lives.
I love it because it's like upbeat. He lives, my day. They all sound like fight songs when you think about it.
Yeah.
The pirates on they're gonna go and play.
Because they live.
Yeah, but then they slow it down. You ask me how I know he lives. It's just great tune. Yeah. Great freaking tune.
We're taking you to church
I've got
on this Sunday, or this Thursday, I should say.
What do you got,
one of my favorites is Let Us Break Bread Together.
Sounds like an R&B song.
It's typically you sing it when it's time for communion. And then there's one that is my all-time favorite, and it's called Pass It On.
Oh, yeah.
That also sounds like an R&B song.
Wait, let me make sure I got the right one.
It only takes a spark
to get the fire going. I know that one. All right.
How Great Thou Art is a good one, too.
How great thou art. Yeah. All right. We took you to church here on a Thursday. Where did we get started? Oh, Calgary. That's where we got started with that. Let's see. Tonight in college basketball, Pirates are off for a while. We'll try to check in with Joe Dooley and the team. And also, we'll talk to Kim McNeil early next week as well, as a bit of a break for the ECU men's and women's basketball teams. Top 25 action tonight. You got a couple of top 25 teams going at it at 6:30. Part of that Big East, Big 12 battle that I learned about yesterday. The Pirates of the Hall, Seton Hall, taking on number 7 Texas. It'll be number 1 Purdue at Rutgers at 7 o'clock on the Big Ten Network. Merrimack is at Gonzaga. And Iowa State, that's a good one because Iowa State off to a surprising 8-0 start this year. Iowa, really good last year.
5-point favorite.
Lost the big fella Garza. Where is he at?
Luke Garza is with the Pistons, I believe.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't take that to the bank.
Where players go to die. He is a Detroit Piston. Well done, Luka Garza. All right, so Iowa is a road favorite tonight. Thursday night football. Steelers.
Happy game day to CJ.
Here we go.
6-5-1. Vikings 5-7. And I say this a lot. When I say I feel like these teams play each other every week, it's really the type of teams. It's like last week's Bengals and Chargers game. There is a group, and my football team has found themselves in this group of teams that are mediocre. They're not good. They're not necessarily bad, but like they just exist.
Yep.
And the Steelers and the Vikings are both in that category. They play tonight. I love the Vikings off a bounce back. They just lost to the Lions. They're at home. Steelers don't scare me offensively. I don't know, CJ. You tell me what to think about the Steelers. You're a fan.
Don't be scared. Who's out there trying to catch the ball? It's Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool. They're good players, but look who's throwing them the ball.
You're making me do a lot of looking.
Look!
I'm looking over here. I see the receivers. Now I'm looking at Big Ben. What else? When do I start looking at Najee Harris?
Look north. Minnesota's north. That's up. You're looking at the sky.
True. So I'm looking north. Now so what are you looking at for tonight?
TJ Watt to extend his sack lead.
Yeah.
2 less games than Myles Garrett, but leads the league in sacks regardless.
Total is 44.5. So,
TJ Watt ruined my quarterback.
That's tough.
Was he the first guy that killed Superman?
He was.
Sad times. Let's see. Jennifer Honeycutt says Chandler got his singing talent from his dad. Okay.
My dad's a good singer.
All right.
Thanks, Mother.
John says, Cliff, can you sing favorite Christmas classics on the last show like you did a few years ago? Funny you bring that up, John. If I talk about it, I got to do it. But I got an idea this year for more holiday singing that would involve all of us on the last show before Christmas.
Can we get
Can't wait.
Can we get a merry-go-round of favorite Christmas songs?
Yeah, it's like, CJ, who do you think you are?
Look.
Who do you
I just want to shout it out. Mary, did you know? Great song.
Mary,
just wanted to shout it out. Okay? Good song.
Underrated for sure.
There you go.
For sure.
Chandler, can you sing that?
Mary, did you know that your baby boy?
I love that he asked, could you sing that? And little did he know, you performed that song all over town. Not even when it's Christmas season. Just that's his go-to karaoke
I'm
song.
known back home as the Mary Did You Know boy.
And now you're a Mary Did You Know man.
That's right.
You're turning into a Mary Did You Know young man right in front of our eyes. You're growing up. You're a growing boy. All right. NFL Week 14. Breaking news. Man says team will win football game. Is everybody sitting down?
Sure.
Huge news today. Mike McCarthy said the Cowboys are going to win on Sunday.
No way. He's calling his shot.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's got to fire you up.
The only thing that fires me up about it, if the Cowboys win, okay. If they don't win, not only will I be able to gloat, dance, thrust,
no thrusting.
I'll be able to quote tweet that for a freaking week and make fun of Mike McCarthy and his Austin Powers watching habits. I mean, there's a no-win situation really for McCarthy. And do we not do this every week? It's not a big deal when somebody says our team's going to win this game. There's no stakes behind it. If they lose, they get a loss.
Like that earlier this year.
He doesn't get fired. It's like when Scotty Montgomery did I guarantee we go to a bowl or get 6 wins or whatever. All right, well, he didn't. Now, he did get fired at the end of that season, but it wasn't because he said I guarantee. These are all empty promises, guarantees, whatever. It does not matter at all. If it fires up Washington even more, so be it. But they shouldn't need that dope to say we're going to win to get fired up.
I mean, if you ask him, he's not going to say, yeah, we're going to lose. So
exactly. There's that part of it, too. You want your coach to say this stuff. You could have all 16 coaches, and I guess there are, 32, 16 games. But I guess there's bye weeks. But every coach in the NFL could say that this week.
Yeah, there was a situation earlier like that this year with UCF and East Carolina. The defensive tackle for UCF said that he guaranteed that they would win against East Carolina. Unfortunately, they did win. But, I mean, I remember you kind of preaching the same thing you just preached right there, that it really doesn't mean a whole lot.
He didn't get anything extra for guaranteeing it and winning. It's just it only makes you look bad if you lose the game. So that's a big one coming up on Sunday. Washington 2 games back of Dallas in the East and fighting for a wild card. Ravens-Browns is a big one in the North. When we look at in the AFC North, when we look at the standings right now, CJ, you've got the Ravens at 8-4, Bengals at 7-5, and then the Steelers and Browns have 6 losses. So we talked about it the other day. Are the Bengals the best team in the North? Maybe.
They might be. I mean, considering Lamar he's thrown, 5 or 6 interceptions the past 2 weeks.
Lamar has turned into the worst quarterback in NFL history. He is so good at times and so awful, bad turnovers at times. So that division is wide open, but that's a big game coming up. And the way the NFL does this, it was not always this way. It might have been when they went to 4 divisions in each conference where they started backloading the schedule with all division games. And it's nuts now because like Washington, I know, plays Dallas twice, the Eagles twice, and they got to play the Giants again. Panthers hadn't played the Bucs all year, have they?
No, it's that situation where in years past we've seen it with the Saints where we have them 2 weeks before the end of the season, then we play them the last week of the season. That this year that is with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So that's scary to think about, but it's got to happen. But we're playing the Falcons for the second time this year coming up on Sunday. We got to win in Atlanta earlier this year. But yeah, still haven't faced the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Got to face them twice, and we got to go on the road to Buffalo, where we saw a great one on Monday night.
So that makes the Browns-Ravens game and the Washington-Dallas game important. Those are both 1 o'clock games on Sunday. Looking for the best games this weekend. I mean, are we excited about Raiders-Chiefs? Washington.
I'm excited about Washington-Dallas.
No crap, Chandler. That's why we already talked about that one. Now I'm moving on to other games.
Okay. It'll be all right. I'm just trying to say I'm excited about your football team.
So am I. We've talked about it.
I'm trying to talk about it some more.
Mike McCarthy said Dallas is going to win. Your thoughts?
It doesn't mean anything.
There you go. All right. You're back on my good side. All right. So there's a look at NFL Week 14. I saw, I believe, a Tyler in the Facebook Live reference this, and we were planning to talk about it. And no, John, Denver-Detroit is not a good game. So we're not going to talk about that one at all.
You don't want to watch Teddy Two Gloves versus Jared Goff?
Coming off a win.
Correct. You're exactly right. I don't want to watch that. That was more of a statement than a question.
Oh.
Tyler brought up this on Facebook Live. I wanted to get to it. So, Chandler, we like to hang out in Section 213 at Minji's Coliseum. It's a little different because it's college and we're about to talk about a pro story, but what if ECU had a game scheduled and they weren't allowed to play in Minji's? I wonder where they would go. Would they go play at like Rose in the Rose Garden or
Rose.
D.H. Conley or hey, Pitt Community College has a gym? That almost happened to an NHL team, but it will not happen. There was a report on Wednesday night. It said the Arizona Coyotes would lose access to the Gila River Arena. Gila? Jiggly River Arena because of more than $1.3 million in unpaid city and state taxes.
Oh, man.
So they would have a scheduled game, and let's say the Hurricanes go out there to play a game against the Coyotes, and they would be locked out of the arena.
They would have to go to the local skating rink.
They would go to the rink. First 40 fans that come will get in, and that's all the capacity. Apparently, this has been resolved. It says Arizona has since come current on all bills and tax liabilities.
My goodness.
The Coyotes issued a statement late Wednesday that blamed human error for the accounting issues.
Okay.
Why are you pointing at dumb... Mike McCarthy looks like...
Because we just talked about it, and now we're seeing it live.
You said it doesn't mean anything, and you sure are bringing it up a lot.
Why is he on TV? He looks like...
Mike McCarthy.
I was going to say a big, fat, dumb idiot, but he kind of looks like me. Wearing like team gear that he bought from Fanatics.com. He does not look like a coach. He does not coach like a coach. God. And that's one of the reasons why I think Washington can win this game on Sunday.
Is everything okay with Josina Anderson? She kind of did the Adam Gase stare. Like,
why is she in a bunker? All right, nobody can see this, so we can move on. The Coyotes do have an arena to play in, so that is a weird story. I don't believe I've ever heard anything about, like, in season, a team almost not being able to play in their arena.
If Minges was locked out, if they couldn't play in Minges, just go and play at the Student Rec Center. I mean,
there you go.
Now that would be cool.
Oh, they should find an outdoor court.
You could have everybody up in the...
you call it a balcony, I guess.
Oh, yeah, they do have that. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Can you imagine?
That'd be funny.
I just went, could you imagine?
Could you imagine?
Like how loud it would get if ECU was playing Wichita State in the rec center. So I hadn't been in a while, but like, so they still have like multiple courts, right?
Yes.
And so there would be room. You could put in some temporary bleachers there. Mm-hmm. You could have fans there. But man,
just fill the balcony.
The fans screaming down.
That would be funny.
On the players on the court.
That's an experience.
It would be like one night only. The ECW. What's the ballroom?
Yeah, Hammerstein Ballroom.
Hammerstein, where they're like on top of the wrestlers.
Yeah,
dude, that would be fun. All right. Anyway, why are we doing these scenarios? Because ECU doesn't play for a long time in football and basketball.
So make stuff up.
Have a lot to. We're just making stuff up. Mm-hmm. We do have some news. East Carolina did bring in a transfer.
This is big news.
Thank you, Chandler. East Carolina brought in a offensive lineman today, and his name is Parker Moore, and he is a transfer from West by God, Virginia, I believe.
By God!
6'4".
That's correct.
308 pounds, a tackle, and man, we need help at tackle because. And just think if we get. Bailey Malovic back healthy, another year of him lifting weights.
Those long arms.
Yeah, maybe we could have something.
This guy is massive.
He's a big fella.
He's pretty big. He's pretty big.
6'4", 308.
Good get.
I would say the Pirates got more size than they had before. Bringing in Parker Moore. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. When we return, we'll talk to the Weave, Billy Weaver. He joins us to talk Pirate football. We'll get his thoughts on the bowl matchup, a little Pirate hoops, some NFL, and 40 bowls in 14 days. That's on the way when we return on Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. Back with you after this.
Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of Pirates and ENC. Open 7 days a week from noon until 2 a.m., the Buck features live music every night of the week. Tuesday is karaoke with DJ Captain Morgan. Wednesday is acoustic night. Thursday is the DJ dance party. And Friday and Saturday nights, it's live bands. Check out the Buck's Facebook or Instagram page for more information. The Buccaneer Music Hall. We'll see you at the Buck. Hello, folks. This is Jamie Lane with Carolina Hardscapes and Mulch. We believe that making memories with your family and friends is what life is all about. If you have a dream of having a backyard patio, fireplace, pool, walkways, fire pits, or more, then Carolina Hardscapes is the place to call at 364-1201. You can stop by our outdoor showroom on Fire Tower Road across from Bostic Sugg Furniture. At Carolina Hardscapes, we look forward to making your backyard the place to be. Find us on the web at CarolinaHardscapesandMulch.com.
University PC Care has been busier than ever repairing personal PC and Mac computers and iPhones during this pandemic. And we thank you for your support. Now, with everyone streaming and doing work from school and home, you may have discovered that your home Wi-Fi just isn't cutting it. It may be time to upgrade your home network, and University PC Care can help. To make a network assessment appointment and discover upgrade options that fit your home, go to TalkToWilliam.com or learn more at UniversityPCCare.com.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Holiday time is precious. Save time and fly local at flypgv.com. Book today on American Airlines at PGV and enjoy the friendly convenience of flying from your local airport. American Airlines and PGV. Book now at flypgv.com. PGV, where the pirates fly.
Do you have any real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about this current real estate market? Do you need a property manager for all your rental houses? This is proud ECU alum Scott Harris with RE/MAX Preferred Realty and SD Harris Properties, and I would love to help answer every question you have and show you a real estate experience that will be memorable and enjoyable. Every step of the way, I'm here to make your dreams a stress-free reality. Call me today at 347-1857. That's 347-1857. Go Pirates.
Warren's Hot Dog Pizza, homemade lemonade.
Hey, Pirate Nation, are you ready for some Warren's hot dogs? Warren's Original Hot and Judy's Mild Sweet Chili Hot Dogs have been the official hot dog of sports fans for over 30 years. Pick up a tailgate special this football season of 10 or more hot dogs for only $1.50 each. Warren's in Greenville across from Ron Ayers Motorsports and the new Chocowinity location next to the fire department. Warren's Hot Dogs. Want some? Get some. Go Pirates.
This is a public notice, only Discount Mattress and Furniture, 1501 Evans Street in Greenville. Every single item must be sold at pennies on the dollar, up to 75% off mattresses, furniture, wall to wall. Only Discount Mattress and Furniture, all wood chest, $99. Computer desk, $99. Nightstands, $49. Dinette sets, table and 4 chairs, $199. Chairs, end tables, coffee tables, $20. Hurry, when it's gone, it's gone. Winning is not everything, it's the only thing.
I'm Michael Vaughn with East Coast Grading and Utilities. Many of you know my dad, David Vaughn, and his work in putting in subdivisions all over Pirate Nation. But East Coast Grading and Utilities is not just for those type of big jobs. We're here for the homeowners. Whether it's concrete, driveways, hauling rock, or sand, whatever you need, East Coast Grading and Utilities can get the job done. Call us at 252-531-7494 or check us out on Facebook at East Coast Grading and Utilities.
This is Holt Nailers. Join me and the other Pirate Radio athletes exclusively each Monday on PRL.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by University PC Care, your local tech support experts for all your personal and business needs. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Domino's of Greenville has 3 locations to take care of you. Take advantage of the week-long carry-out deal of all 3 topping pizzas for only $7.99. Order online today at Domino's.com. Now let's head back into Pirate Radio Live. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
Alrighty, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Man, looking forward to hour 3 because we're going to make you a winner coming up. You could be like Jeff Dover, who won yesterday. The $100 gift card to Purple Blossom Yoga Studio. Bob Morfitt won the $100 gift card to Jersey Mike's. Carrie Brown won a $100 gift card to Tiebreakers. David Stahl, a $100 gift card winner to Fresh Vibes. Patrick Brown won a free year VIP subscription to Hoist the Colors. And Mark Hall won 12 large pizzas from Domino's of Greenville. Those are the winners so far inside our 2021 treasure chest. Steve Hill, regular, and Chad Moore, always trying to get in, tweeted me earlier and said, Chad and I will compete this afternoon for the most busy signals for the treasure chest. Maybe we can start taking side bets. Who will have more busy signals today, Steve or Chad? We'll lay some money down and try to make a profit off our listeners losing on the treasure chest. But one of you will be a big winner coming up in the 5 o'clock hour when Troy D and Touchdown Tony Collins are here. Jeff Nadu coming up in hour 2. Also, Tyler Calvaruso coming up to talk BC football. He's with Eagle Insider, the 24/7 site for Boston College. And we'll talk ECU BC right now with Billy Weaver, my co-host.
We don't have Billy. That's why I was kind of waiting for you.
Billy Weaver joins us now. Billy.
Hey,
Hello.
it's me, Billy.
That's not Billy.
I hope that's not. That might be Billy. Billy was at work and he had a customer walk in just as I was getting ready to put him on hold. So hold on one second. Let me see if it's him.
That might not be Billy. Let's bet on this. Will this be Billy? I'm gonna say yes. What do you say? You say yes. You say no. Ah, Billy's here. Billy's here. Billy Weaver, how you doing, man?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Sorry to bother you while you're at work, but wanted to talk some sports with you.
Oh, yeah. It's funny because that used to be my job.
That's right. And now it's just a fun little side hobby for you. And not that I need to tell you this, Billy, but if you do have a sale you can make while you're on this conversation, feel free to hang up on us and make that sale. So.
Oh, no. I want to do that live on the air. How cool would that be?
That would be awesome. Talk about a treasure chest winner. New car.
A new car. You want a new car.
Billy picked a great time, or maybe we picked a great time to add Billy Weaver to the fifth quarter. Whatever way, however it is, it worked out because East Carolina's going bowling for the first time in a long time. They'll be taking on the Boston College Eagles in the Military Bowl. What'd you think when you saw that matchup announced on Sunday?
Honestly, well, I'm kind of like everybody else. It just wasn't a very sexy matchup to me, if that makes sense. We were all thinking kind of Virginia Tech or Virginia, which I think Virginia Tech East Carolina matchup. If you're going to talk ECU with an ACC team, you think Virginia Tech, North Carolina State, North Carolina, even a Wake Forest because you got that in-state kind of connection, or a Duke with an in-state. Boston College, I was just like, but I mean,
you're not alone. It's not one thing we do like about bowls, Billy, we do get to see teams we never face. So look, we don't have any history with BC. I will say this too: we're learning more about them. We talked to their play-by-play voice earlier this week. We'll talk to Tyler Calvaruso, who covers them. This is not the traditional, because when you think BC, Billy, don't you think of run the football for 3 yards, play defense, play a boring game? They got a good quarterback. They got a good offense. So they're a little more high-flying, I think, than the stereotypical BC we think of.
Yeah, and, I hadn't looked into them a whole lot until the bowl announcement was made, and I thought the same thing. I kind of equated them to like a Georgia Tech, another ACC team that you kind of figure is that type of team. So, at the beginning I thought, this is not the sexy pick, but hey, you gotta remember, at the beginning of the year, it didn't matter if East Carolina was in the toilet bowl playing the Sisters of the Poor. It was going to be celebrated. It was going to be a heck of a year because it had been so long. So I tell you what, it's good to be in that situation where you're like, wow, I wish we had a better, ACC brand name opponent or something with a little bit more spunk to it or whatever. But hey, you got to remember, this is the first time going to a bowl game and a winning season since 2014. ECU fans will take it and they'll show up, and I think it's going to be a fun atmosphere.
Yeah, Billy, and I got to thinking today, this sounds bad, but like what's more important for East Carolina, getting to this bowl, getting that sixth win and then that seventh win, or winning the bowl game? I still almost feel like mission accomplished. If you lose this game, you have a winning season. It's 7-6, not as great as 8 wins, obviously, and maybe you lose a little momentum. How important is it to finish this thing off compared to just getting there? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I tell you what, I can tell you the difference between answering that question now and answering that question during the middle of the season. And they would be two totally different answers.
That's right, yeah.
Because now you're riding momentum You've been playing very well down the stretch. And now ECU fans are saying, hey, we're a pretty good team. We should win these games now. So now the expectation begins to get a little bit more heightened. So I think the expectations are, hey, you got to go in there and play very well. Now, if East Carolina plays well and loses, I think it'll be fine. If they go in there and not play well and lose, it's going to be a long final fifth quarter because fans are going to be upset. And, that's just the way it is. And I think that's actually a good thing, to tell you the truth.
Billy, we got the head coach coming back, Mike Houston, also the starting quarterback, Holton Ahlers, back for another year. He made his announcement over the weekend. What was your take on that?
Well, I think that's great. Holton Ahlers it's so funny. I don't remember who exactly said this, because it's not originally to me. I saw somebody on social media say something about that we've said here at East Carolina before, especially going back to the old Conference USA days and then the American days, and playing teams that we play every year. They have a quarterback, and you're like, that guy's still there.
Yep.
Isn't he like 50 years old now? Now we've got that guy. We've got that guy that's going to be, other teams are going to be Holton Ahlers. He's still there. Like, he's still playing. We still got to face that guy.
People were saying that about him, like outsiders of the program. This that I saw this year, Billy. So next year they're really going to have their minds blown when they see him out there.
Yeah, I think that's a great thing. I tell you what, it was nice to see Houston get the extension, and all the assistant coaches got a little heat off of him for a while, and of course that's till next season, and that's kind of the nature of the beast. But it's nice to see that East Carolina has locked down Houston for a while, and that there's going to be some more cohesiveness with East Carolina. And Holton Ahlers is the guy. Now it'll be interesting to see if there's any other changes during the off season because of that. And of course, that's Mason Garcia. We don't know what he's thinking right now. Is he going to stay? Is he here for the long term? So that'll be kind of the next thing we'll be looking at.
Yeah, you're right. And look, we're going to have to, and this is for every school out there, no matter what the classification is, as long as your guy has eligibility left, it's in 2021 and beyond, there is a chance you could lose a player. So it's so year to year now. You just hope that everybody, and I do feel like the majority of these guys, Billy, are seeing what they're doing on the field, what's going on around them in the American, what's coming up next year. Like, there is something brewing here, and an opportunity for something special to happen. So you just hope that factors into these players' decisions, that they want to be a part of it and remain here.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned this is something it happens year to year, but you know what? Now these decisions are made game by game and week by week. It just depends on what the play. You got to remember, you're dealing with young players here and young guys, and they want to get out there and play. They're competitive, and they have that competitive advantage and that edge to them. That's why they're playing at the Division I level. That's why they're playing at this level, is because they have something inside them, that competitive edge, and they want to be out competing. And when they're not competing, they're not very happy. But they can't. Sometimes they can't think outside the box and think in the long term and what's best. So hopefully, the players that are at East Carolina now are seeing that this is something special. It's something that once winning gets back here at ECU, which it has, they started to get a taste of that, and they've gotten a taste of the atmosphere and kind of the Pirate way, and hopefully that will pay dividends.
I love stability. Glad to have the coach and the quarterback back, and a lot of the surrounding talent as well. Hopefully East Carolina's coaching staff can remain somewhat intact the way it is, and those coaches who had good years coaching will not be pried away from East Carolina. Billy, that's always a worry as well. But stability is a good thing, and we're not in the situation like, say, a Duke is. And speaking of that, did you see the name floating out there, potential Duke head coach, Weave?
What's that? Which one?
The Clapper, Jason Garrett's name has started to pop up. And according to Pro Football Talk, Garrett has interest in the head coaching job. It says that according to the News and Observer, Candidates include offensive coordinator of Clemson, Tony Elliott, Texas A&M D coordinator Mike Elko are candidates for the job, but Jason Garrett's name is getting a little hot. And how about the Clapper coming to Durham to coach some football, Weave?
Wow, well, he wouldn't have to change the uniform too much.
He's got the blue ready to go, yeah.
I told you that story about going to a at then Redskins game with my son that had the Duke hat on.
Oh, right, yeah.
All the Skins fans giving him a bunch of grief because it looks so much like a Dallas hat. So,
which, by the way, a bad move by your son. We can all agree on that.
I told him that going into the stadium.
Yeah.
And he didn't. He was young at the time. This has been a while back, so he was still a young teenager at the time. And young teenagers, whatever Dad says, they do exactly the opposite.
Oh yeah,
he doesn't know what he's talking about until halfway through the game. I have to go buy him a down at the souvenir stand because he's tired. He's getting a little intimidated by people saying stuff to him, and he's like, "It's a Duke hat. It says Duke on the back." And one guy even said, "Well, it looks too much like a Dallas hat. You need to take it off."
Yep. And by the way, it is Dallas week, and my dad, made me a Redskins fan back in the day. He has since kind of jumped off and doesn't care about it that much anymore, which, great move, Dad. Thanks for making me a crazy person, and then you just jumping off. But he still follows them. He'll watch a game. But I was talking to him a couple weeks ago. I was like, look, now I know I've already quit on the team. I'm coming back in a little bit. If they could somehow win this Monday night game against Seattle and then, man, go on the road and beat the Raiders, it sets up a huge game against Dallas. And he was like, yeah, you got a lot of ifs in there. And I said, yeah, but it could happen. And here we are, Weave. This is what I wanted. I don't know what's going to happen after this Sunday or moving forward, but I got what I wanted, a big December game at home against Dallas, and that's always fun, and I'm excited for Sunday.
Well, I try to get out. Just pull me right back in.
Yep.
And I'm so with you on that. And I was out. I was early this. I was like, man, this is terrible. And Dallas is running away with it.
Yeah, they were.
Which makes it even worse. And then of course Dallas had that little stretch where they struggled, and Washington went on a little run. I said the exact same thing that you said. Seattle, and then turn around and beat the Raiders, and then you got Dallas, and then now you win that game because you've got Dallas twice and the Giants twice at the end of the season. And speaking of which, if you're the Washington football team, you got to be thinking, man, who's came up with this schedule, this kind of gauntlet that we've got to run at the end.
Well, yeah, we talked about that earlier. And it wasn't always like this, and it wasn't always even this back heavy when they went to this format where they used to not be like this at all. And then they went to your last game of the season is always a division game, and now it has turned into your whole division schedule is the last month of the season. It's crazy.
Yeah, which has actually turned out to be good for Washington, I guess, because you want to be playing your best football at the end of the season. That's just in any sport. It doesn't matter. You want to be playing your best at the end of the season, and Washington's doing that now. And that's without Chase Young and and Montez Sweat and some guys on the defensive side of the ball that have some other guys have come in and really stepped up. So it's going to be fun. But of course, I could be talking to you next week, and we could be in a whole different mood after that Dallas game, because that one's going to be, I think it's the game of the year, obviously, for Washington.
Talking to Billy Weaver on the Fixed NC Live line. Army-Navy coming up this weekend, Weave, and special ties to that for you. Are you going to be watching that one on Saturday?
I always tune in to that. I don't typically always watch the entire game, but I always do tune into it to kind of see. I like to see the beginning of the game more than anything, and that's because of the pageantry of it. Anybody that's ever been to any games at any service academies knows it's a special thing. It doesn't matter if it's the Citadel, if it's Army, if it's Navy, Air Force. You go down the list. Any service academies that have football games, the pageantries on Saturday is just amazing. And there's something special about Army-Navy. It really is. It's a fun game to watch, and it wasn't until a few years back when my son went into the Army that I kind of had a dog in the fight.
Yeah.
So I always kind of pull for Army. But I'm such a guy that, you know, I love what the U.S. military does for us. I stand for the flag, and I'm not saying that literally. I just say that, you know, I am for the United States of America, and that flag means a whole lot to me. And what these young men are doing for our country is so well appreciated that it's just a special game to me. It really is, and I'll definitely tune in and watch. But yeah, I got a little bit of rooting interest for the Army side.
Army, a favorite in this game over Navy coming up on Saturday, always going to be special. And if you just like aesthetically pleasing games, the uniforms are always awesome too, Weave. So. Oh, yeah.
As a matter of I haven't looked to see what the uniforms are going to be like this year. I remember a few years back, Navy did the helmets that had the aircraft carriers and battleships on them.
Shirley, you were talking about this, and we looked it up a week or so ago. It's Navy, right, that's going with the...
Yeah, they're going with jet fighters on their helmets.
Top Gun look with the star and the red and blue.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
If you have a chance to look it up on Twitter, their uniform release was actually, they did like a 2-minute video for the uniform release.
And it was on an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Yeah, so check that out.
I haven't looked at that, but I will do that as soon as I get. That to me is just really cool. And see now that makes, and that's the thing is, like I said, I got a rooting interest in Army, but stuff like that makes me want to pull for Navy just because the uniforms are so cool.
There you go. It's one of those games where you can root for both teams, but don't let an Army or Navy man hear that. We talked to Brian Blick, Weave, who you covered back in the day at J.H. Rose. He's the director of football ops at Navy now, and he says, you know, there's a sign in every room. There's a, you know, every morning when you wake up, you say beat Army. It is a lifestyle. It's not just one game a year. It is something you talk about and focus on the entire 365 days. So that makes it really special. It's pretty cool.
It really does, but it's a whole lot different than, say, Auburn, Alabama for the Iron Bowl, or, you know, South Carolina, Clemson, that, you know, they're bitter rivals. They really are. And even off the field, like, you know, throughout I covered both of those rivalries, and it's 365 days a year, and some of them really hate each other. The rivalry between Army and Navy, they talk about it all year, and it's beat Navy, beat Army, and all that, but in the end, they're all brothers. They really are. And it's a different type of rivalry, and one you don't see anywhere else, and that's why it's so popular.
So they're not like me and you versus Meador, Bailey, and Greg Pierce sending awful messages to each other.
right.
Wishing death upon one another. It gets a little dirty in those kind of rivalries. Billy, the basketball team off until next Friday, 8-2 start, perfect at home. And if somebody asked that has not watched Pirate basketball this year, to sum it up quickly, you could just say they've taken care of business. They've won the games they were favored to win. They've lost the 2 games they were underdogs in. They have won every game at home. So they've kind of they've been status quo, I guess, and have given you some reasons to be excited moving forward. Now, I think a big one coming up next Friday against Liberty. You win that one against a pretty good team on a neutral site, you start to feel really good about maybe what you could do in conference play, but you got Liberty and Southern Miss left to go before you get into AAC play for the year.
And that's all East Carolina fans have ever asked for over the years, is a team that's competitive, wins games they're supposed to win, and is competitive in other games, and they'll show up. They really will. And, you know, it's funny because there have been a few people that have come up to me here in the dealership, and we'll talk about ECU football and stuff like that. And then the next thing is like, hey, how about the basketball team? And they'll say something like, you know, they're not bad. I think I might want to go over there and check them out.
Yeah.
And that's what East Carolina needs right now. They need something like that. They've got some exciting players too. Vance Jackson the other night was awesome, and he's fun to watch to me because he's so long. He's got so many different talents. J.J. Miles has been great. I mean, I could go down the list of the guys that have been just really big for this team, and they've got a little bit of an inside presence. I know Luigi wasn't there, and, you know, prayers going out to him. I think he lost a family member. and wasn't at the game this past game. But they've got parts and pieces there, and they can hit the three. They get hot from beyond the arc, and in college basketball, and in any basketball now, especially in the NBA too, if you can hit the three, you can stay in games. East Carolina last time out, they were down 9 points in the first half to A&T. They cut it to 4, I think it was, at halftime, and then ended up winning by 10. So Joe Dooley's got it going over there, and there's some exciting basketball to be seen at Minges Coliseum now, and they haven't lost at home yet, so that's a good thing.
All right, one more order of business. Almost forgot. Shirley, hit the music. 40 bowls in 14 days. Let's knock one out with Billy Weaver here.
40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days, oh my goodness. 40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days.
Rock 40 bowls, 14 days, 40 bowls, 14 days, 40 bowls, 14 days, 40 bowls, 14 days.
All right, 40 bowls in 14 days, breaking them all down here on Pirate Radio Live. We are previewing each and every bowl game with guests throughout the month of December. And Billy, the beautiful thing about this is not a lot of people know anything about the teams competing, so it's just a shot in the dark. And maybe you have a tie to one of these schools. We'll see. Well, let's go down to Nolans, the New Orleans Bowl at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. And guess what? Louisiana's in the New Orleans Bowl. Aren't they in it every year? They played the Pirates there one year, not too long ago. 9:15, Billy, on December 18th, Saturday night on ESPN. It'll be Louisiana 12-1 taking on a team we saw earlier this year play East Carolina, Marshall 7-5. 12-1 versus 7-5. What do you think about Louisiana and Marshall? Weave, who you got?
Yeah, I have to go with Louisiana. When we went down there, they had a big contingency of fans down there. They travel really well for their bowl games, and I think that's gonna mean a lot. Marshall, we saw Marshall. Marshall's a very solid team, but I have to go with Louisiana, and I have to say this before anything, that I have to say that I hate that song.
All right, fair enough.
The only reason I say that is because every time I hear it, I'm singing it all day long.
Yeah.
I heard it, and I'm just walking around going, 40 bowls in 14 days.
Everybody looks at you like crazy. Yeah.
What is this nutcase doing? But all seriousness, man, I love it. It's awesome. The only thing is I just can't ever get it out of my head.
All right, hopefully that sticks with you until the next time we talk, Weave.
Yeah, going with Louisiana down in Elkland.
Going with the Cajuns. All right, Billy Weaver, thanks for joining us, buddy. We will talk to you again soon.
All right, glad y'all are part of my family.
There he is, my family. Where Brian Kelly? Weave going, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Good stuff, Weave. Later, man. There's Billy Weaver. That was a great impression, by the way. Family. Oh, man. All right. I'll tell you what. We need to take another break here, Bob. Come back, wrap up our number one Pirate Radio Live.
What are you, Boomhauer?
We'll be back.
Let me tell you what, man. Very near.
Back-to-back days on our guests saying they hate the 40 Bowls in 14 Days song. That's what I like to hear.
It's an earworm.
It is. It gets in there, and it can't get out. You can't get it out. You can't pry it out, pull it out, take it out. All right, we're back with you after this.
That's for you. Answer the call from patients who need plasma. Donations are down, so give plasma at a Grifols Center and receive compensation. Visit grifolsplasma.com. Gonna get that? Answer the call from patients who need plasma and receive up to $700 your first month when you donate at a Grifols Center. Visit grifolsplasma.com.
If you love the food at Villa Verde, and hey, who doesn't? Now Villa Verde makes it even easier for you to order takeout. Tell us about it, Jay.
If you go to myvillaverde.com, you can order online and we'll have it ready for you to go. Plus, you can pick it up at either one of our locations. No waiting in line to pay and no waiting at all. Just pick it up and go. With online ordering from myvillaverde.com or from our mobile app, plus even from our Facebook page. Villa Verde, with 2 Greenville locations to serve you. Villa Verde, a platform for good.
Ahoy, mateys! It's Captain Jack Spare of R&R Tire Express. We're here to serve our pirate community by offering easy payments for easy ownership. For you landlubbers, R&R will install a new set of tires for just $20. $50 installs new custom wheels and tires. To learn more about R&R, stop by 3920 US 264 or rnrtires.com.
This is John Gavigan with the Gavigan Agency. Our top priority is doing what is best for our members. Whether you are buying a new vehicle, a new home, protecting your family with life insurance, or filing a claim, our agency will be there every step of the way. Our goal is to become a trusted advisor for you and your family for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Give us a call in Greenville at 756-1400 for a car, home, business, or life insurance quote today, and give us the opportunity to show you the benefits of doing business with someone who cares.
The busiest travel days of the year will soon be here. What better way to arrive at Grandma's house, or any house, than in a beautiful new vehicle? Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. The new models are a feast for the eyes, and as comfortable as mashed potatoes and apple pie. And comfortable is the way you feel each and every time you visit our dealership. Come in and get you one. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Come in and see our holiday savings. You'll drive home satisfied.
Everyone's favorite holiday tradition is back for 2021. Dance Arts Theater presents The Nutcracker, December 11th and 12th at Rod Auditorium on the campus of ECU. Proceeds from this special event will be donated to the Children's Hospital at Vidant Medical Center in Greenville. Come experience the magic as Dance Arts Theater celebrates their 29th season of this family holiday favorite. There are 3 performances to choose from. Purchase your tickets now by calling 1-800-ECU-ARTS. That's 1-800-ECU-ARTS.
Hi, this is Jeff Charles for my friends at Ed Watkins Marine. I've known Ed personally for years, covering his winning performances on the football field and on NASCAR's pit road. Now Ed is winning on the water, and you get to win too. You win with awesome prices on boats from Ed Watkins Marine, and of course, great service after the sale. If you're looking for a new boat, contact Ed Watkins Marine today. They will deliver anywhere. Find them online at edwatkinsmarine.com and tell them the voice sent you.
This is Coach Steve Shankweiler, offensive line coach for East Carolina University football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by University PC Care, your local tech support experts for all your personal and business needs. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's for the best Mexican food and fun in Greenville. Come and enjoy favorites like shrimp tacos, steak and chicken fajitas, burritos, enchiladas, ACP, and more. Follow Chico's on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's for dine-in or to go. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip Rock.
All right, short seg. We got to wrap up the hour, take a break, and then get to our next guest, who will be Tyler Calvaruso from Eagle Insider 24/7 to talk BC football. Shirley, I tell you what, let's run down the list of prizes that are left in the treasure chest. We'll be making someone a winner today in the 5 o'clock hour. And we'll alternate reading the prizes. And this time, Shirley, you have to say it louder each time we go than the person said it before you. So,
oh gosh,
yeah, we're gonna start low and
ears, everybody.
Work our way up to a crescendo. So I'll get it rolling with Pirate Gift Basket from UBE.
Takeout party for 10 from Parker's Barbecue.
$100 gift card from Emporium.
$100 gift card from Chico's.
Lazy Boy recliner from Baltic Sugg Furniture.
$100 gift card to ENS Hemp Company.
$100 gift card to Fleet Feet.
Ultimate Party Package from Sawyer's Fun Park.
$200 gift card to Factory Mattress.
$140 gift card to Revive Health and Wellness.
Gift basket to Naughty Dog Brewing Company.
$100 in gift cards to Dap House, Christie's Europug, Sidebar, and Jarvis Street Bottle Shop.
$100 gift card to Halo.
$100 gift card to Bagel Man.
Busch Light, Neon Sign, Bud Light Cooler, and Beach Chair, and 2 15-packs of Bud Light from Carolina Eagle Distributing.
Yeehaw!
All right, there are the prizes left in the treasure chest. We will make you a winner coming up in the 5 o'clock hour. Get your dialing finger ready. And we have learned from our winners, Mark Hall, David Stahl, Kerry Brown, Jeff Dover, Bob Morfitt, Patrick Brown, that having multiple callers, this is one of the positives of having offspring, having children. You got multiple people in the car. Maybe you got a friend, a buddy, a pal, a significant other. Get dialing at the same time because that increases your odds to victory.
And if you can teach your pets how to do it, you can...
All right, take us to break. As we go to break, what animal would be most beneficial to have to help you out with this? I guess a monkey, right? You could probably train a monkey.
Opposable thumbs, too.
Yeah, I got the thumbs. I was thinking like a bird. What are those birds that talk?
Parrots?
Yeah. Maybe
or cockatiels?
Because they're pretty smart, right? They could. They could
Cockatoo, parakeet.
Yeah, parakeet.
They could peg the numbers.
Yeah.
Would the phone register their beak, though?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you've got a cat and you've got it set up, the cat can hit the redial button on, their paw.
You know what? I didn't even think about the redial button. You could
set up a redial.
Use any animal in the world to just hit that button. Maybe an elephant would crush the phone.
Yeah.
That's true. Good point.
Dogs can use their snout. They can,
Just something to think about out there, folks. We're trying to help you be a winner today on the show. All right, we'll get a break in. Come back. When we return, we'll talk Boston College football with Tyler Calvaruso. That's on the way when we return after this.
If you live in eastern North Carolina, chances are you've heard of Riley's Army. Riley's Army started in 2008 and has provided emergency support to over 300 families who have a child with cancer. Join us on Sunday, December 12th at 2 p.m. at the Winterville Parks and Rec campus for the Santa Dash, benefiting kids with cancer and their families right here in our community. Bring a new, unwrapped gift for a Riley's Army family and help us give our families the Christmas they deserve. Register at runtheeast.com or call us at 252-481-4471. We can't do it alone. We need an Army.
It's the holiday season, and maybe you need a place to gather the family, the office Christmas party, a Sunday school class, or even a church gathering. I'm Billy Parker from Parker's Barbecue, and I invite you to bring your organization or group to us. We have multiple banquet rooms that can accommodate from 10 to 110 people, and anything in between. Plus, we never charge a fee for the room. Enjoy all of our homemade sides, fresh fried chicken, delicious barbecue with your own private server. Let Parker's Barbecue be your go-to for any and all events. Merry Christmas from our family to yours. Parker's Barbecue, where you're always treated like family.
What the heck was that?
Oh, that was Chuck from Naughty Dog. They just did a new beer release, and he gets so excited he runs around town screaming and telling everyone. I told him I would cut this new commercial instead and let people know to get to Naughty Dog this holiday season to try their new beers, that they're open 7 days a week, and that they're doing a fundraiser to drop off food and toys for dogs. Go to Naughty Dog Brewing Company on Main Street in downtown Winterville today, and maybe you'll see Chuck there screaming. Follow Naughty Dog on Facebook and Instagram for more fun.
Hey Pirate Nation, Lindsay Gray here with Carolina Caliber. In 1960, my granddaddy started his firearm business right here in Eastern NC. Still family owned and operated, we have the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and are one of the nation's top firearm dealers. At Carolina Caliber, we have everything you need from hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. We buy, sell, and trade. It's a time-honored tradition. Visit us at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville.
There's no better time to drive away with a quality pre-owned car, truck, or SUV from Greenville Auto World. Greenville Auto World is your authorized rough country dealer. We specialize in lift and leveling kits along with custom wheel packages. Whether you're looking for ground clearance or enhancing the appearance of your vehicle, trust our team for your off-road experience. Greenville Auto World, 3840 South Charles Boulevard across from Hardee's at Bell's Fork or online at greenvilleautoworld.net.
In studio with Gloria from Kinetic Physical Therapy. Gloria, what is cryotherapy?
Cryotherapy is when your body is exposed to extremely cold but therapeutic temperatures for several minutes. It has many benefits, including decreased pain, decreased inflammation, increased energy, and improved overall wellness. That's why at Kinetic Physical Therapy and Wellness, we offer a wide variety of services, including cryotherapy. So whether you're an athlete or whether you just want to give your health a boost, cryotherapy will help to ensure that you're feeling great and living well. So come chill with us and you'll be back for more.
Although innovative new resources such as digital media and social networks have grown in popularity, smart marketers recognize that printing is a mainstay.
We live in an age of computer hacking, scams, and fly-by-night businesses, so it's reassuring to consumers when they receive printed marketing pieces.
It exemplifies business confidence and conveys a high level of commitment.
It also fosters trust, which leads to engagement and ultimately brand loyalty.
When you're ready to grow your business, come to PIP, where business goes to grow.
Hey Pirate fans, Derek Pizzeni from Carolina Wealth Management. Are you a fiduciary? That's a question every investor should ask their advisor. A fiduciary is an individual who acts in the best interest of a particular person or beneficiary. Is your advisor a fiduciary? You should know it's your money. At Carolina Wealth Management, we do things differently from other investment firms. To learn more about the benefits of working with a fiduciary advisor, visit mycarolinawealth.com. That's mycarolinawealth.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina for over 83 years. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Now let's head back into Pirate Radio Live. Here's your host, Clip Rock.
All right, Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. We are getting you set for the Military Bowl. East Carolina taking on Boston College. We'll be with you on that Monday, the 27th at 10:30 a.m. on the Bud Light pregame tailgate, taking you up to the 2:30 kickoff, and we'll have our season finale edition of the U.S. Sailor 5th Quarter Call-In Show immediately following the action from Annapolis, Maryland. And let's take a closer look at the Boston College Eagles today as we are joined by Tyler Calvaruso from Eagle Insider 24/7 Sports. Tyler, and should have asked if I had the last name right, but I like to live dangerously sometimes. Calvaruso, is that correct?
You got it right, man.
Nailed it. All right, great. Tyler, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing well, man. I appreciate you having me on. You know, take any opportunity to talk ball I could get. So.
Yes, sir. And we need to learn more about the opponent coming up for the 27th of December, Boston College. And we talked to the play-by-play voice of the Eagles earlier this week, John Meter-Perrell. And I said to him, Tyler, that when I think Boston College, I think, run the ball for 3 or 4 yards, play tight defense, kind of a conservative, boring game. Because you think about Andre Williams and A.J. Dillon and the great running backs and running games Boston College has had. But, with Jerkovic at quarterback and the new coaching staff, he says that it's a little more exciting brand of football, a little more high-powered offense. So maybe it's not the stereotypical Boston College that we think. Would you say that's accurate with this Boston College team?
Yeah, there's definitely still some elements of what you would think Boston College is, a New England team, grounded pound, as you said, they used to do all the time with the Williams and the Dillons of the world. But they have definitely opened up a lot more under offensive coordinator Frank Cignetti, who I'm sure you guys are familiar with over there. He's definitely opened things up to more of a spread. I don't want to say a power spread because it's not a power spread, but they run a lot more stuff out of the gun. There are a lot more 4 wide receiver sets. They still go to some 12 personnel. They go under center when they feel fit. But, yeah, it's definitely more of an aerial attack than fans are probably accustomed to, like the typical BC from back in the day. Definitely more wide open. But there's still a power element. They had Pat Garrell go over 1,000 yards for the first time in his career on the ground this season, so they'll hand it off to him 15, 20, 25 times a game and let him rock.
Talking to Tyler Calvaruso today from Eagle Insider. And Tyler, when you don't have your starting quarterback, and that's at any level, your team is going to struggle. It's rare you can find two that are good enough to play and get you wins. And I guess Boston College found that out the hard way this year with the injury issues with Phil Dracovic. So when he's in there, BC can beat anybody. When he's not, it's difficult to win. Is that fair to say, Tyler?
It's definitely fair to say. And, you said they found out the hard way when Dracovic went down and they inserted veteran Dennis Grossell in. They found out in an unfortunate way because they thought Grossell was going to be able to step in and pretty much run that offense flawlessly based on what they had received from him in 2020. There were times where Grossell took over for an injured Dracovic last season, and he looked the part. I mean, in Boston College's season finale against Virginia, he threw for over 500 yards. I mean, albeit in a loss, but that kind of production gave BC reason to believe that Grossell was going to be able to step in and be the guy and not operate that offense with a drop-off, and that obviously was not the case. He just wasn't hitting on his deep balls as he was a year ago. The intermediate game wasn't really there, and Boston College's offense became very predictable. So, yeah, I mean, you summed it up perfectly. You put Dracovic in there, BC could probably play with anyone in the ACC. You take him out of the lineup, you experience a month-long losing streak. That's how it went for BC this year.
Yeah, what was it like going through the roller coaster ride this year, Tyler, with the 4-0 start that concludes with a overtime victory over Missouri, and then you get into ACC play, narrow loss where you had chances down there at Death Valley against Clemson, and that kind of led to a string of losses. NC State, Louisville, Syracuse. Dracovic comes back, plays in that Virginia Tech game, and you pick up your first ACC win, and then you beat Georgia Tech. So a lot of ups in September. October, you'd like to forget, and then you did close it out with a couple of wins there to get to 6 wins. So how did the fans there look back at this 2021 regular season for BC?
It was definitely a disappointing one, just in the sense that this was thought to be a year that could have been the year, with the ACC being so wide open and Boston College returning so much talent on both sides of the ball. There was legitimate reason to believe that had Dracovic stayed healthy, this team could have, possibly made a run to the top of their division. But, October was just such a tough month for the fan base to watch. The losses were so gut-wrenching, and the offense became just unwatchable at certain points until Dracovic was able to return. So the fan base was obviously rejuvenated when Dracovic returned for the Red Bandana game, led them to a very thrilling win over Virginia Tech, and then Dracovic goes to Atlanta the following weekend and 5 touchdowns and almost 400 yards of offense against Georgia Tech. So, yeah, I mean, the peaks and valleys of this season, this fan base has been through a lot in 2021. But they're definitely excited for this matchup. A lot of fans are happy that BC won't be playing in the Fenway Bowl and they'll be going elsewhere. And East Carolina, it's a good opponent. It might not be the sexiest matchup from the outside looking in, but when you really get down to the nuts and bolts of it, this is a good football team. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, I think that it's interesting because both fan bases, the sexy's already been used today. We were talking to my co-host on the post-game call-in show talking about Boston College because I don't know how much you know about this, Tyler, but Virginia Tech and East Carolina, there was a spat years ago where there was a hurricane coming. East Carolina decided not to travel to Virginia Tech. Since then, Whit Babcock has basically taking them off future schedules, so no matchups with the Hokies, so the Pirates were hoping for them. We're always looking to get a shot against North Carolina, even Virginia game, more of a regional game. So when they saw BC, it's not as exciting as those, but you're right. Once we get closer to this game and get down to kickoff, I'm looking forward to the matchup, something we haven't seen on the field before. How about, and you made a good point, too, about the ACC being wide open this year. I don't know if a lot of people had Pitt and Wake in the championship. You think this is like a 1-year deal where Clemson's down and they're going to return to their glory, or are you looking at this like, all right, NC State could be a player in the ACC moving forward. Clemson is certainly beatable. Does it feel like this wide open window will remain, or was this like a 1 year you better get in while you can do?
It's tough to say for sure, but I'm leaning more towards it might be a little bit more wide open moving forward. Venables leaving Clemson to go to Oklahoma, take over as the head coach there. That definitely opens some things up because Clemson has lost some recruits ever since that happened, so they're dealing with some things in South Carolina. Miami, obviously, just bringing in Cristobal. That could be a potential game changer. Florida State is Florida State. They're a sleeping giant. You never know what they're going to be on a yearly basis. They could easily snap right back into form. So while Clemson is Clemson, I'm obviously not discounting that, and they're going to be the top dogs until, a couple years they're not. So I think it's going to be a little bit more wide open moving forward, but it wouldn't surprise me if Clemson rebounds next season, reclaims its throne, and tries to build on that again moving forward.
Talking to Tyler Calvaruso, and Tyler, we'll try to get you closer to kickoff and maybe talk more X's and O's and personnel with you. But let's go defensive side of the ball. Tell us about the BC defense facing off against this East Carolina offense. Who are the players to watch, and the main thing we need to know about the BCD?
So the strength of Boston College's defense lies within its secondary. It was one of the best units in the ACC this season in terms of passing yards allowed per game and yards per attempt. Now, the one thing I will say with the secondary and evaluating BC's secondary is the passing yards per game number is a little bit skewed because teams will go run heavy against BC, given its defensive line was more of a weakness. So, you're allowing about 170 passing yards per game. Obviously, you have to take into account how much opponents are running the ball against you. So, when you're really evaluating this Boston College secondary, you look at the yards per attempt. I believe they're allowing around 5, which is a very strong number. And a lot of that could be traced back to the play of Josh DeBerry in the nickel. He developed into Boston College's not only their best defensive back this season, but also their best defensive player before he got hurt in Georgia Tech. Yes, Georgia Tech he got hurt. And without him, the last 2 games of the season, BC's secondary kind of took a step back. You saw some weaknesses in coverage. You saw some weaknesses in run support, which is a strength of DeBerry's. And also, they received more production as the year went on from their linebackers. Cam Arnold, he moved down from safety to linebacker during the offseason. He wound up finishing as BC's leading tackler. He had a strong final month of the season. Isaiah Graham-Mobley is a veteran graduate transfer from Temple. He's been banged up this year, but when he's on the field, BC's defense, it feels that he could trust him and Arnold in the middle. So when you're really looking at BC's defense and where you can attack it as an opposing offense, it's the defensive line running the ball and just really getting after that front four, because Boston College hasn't received a lot of push up front this season, and the pass rush has been lacking. 21 sacks in 12 games is not going to get it done at any level.
Good breakdown from Tyler Calvaruso. You can follow him on Twitter at Tyler_Calvaruso, and also make sure you are checking out Eagle Insider 24/7 if you want to get to know the enemy for the Military Bowl. And you can check out their forum just like we do here. Hoist the Colors. Stephen Igo does a great job at the 24/7 site for East Carolina. Tyler, once again, we'll try to get you back on closer to kickoff. But what are you hearing right now as far as fans attending the game in Annapolis on the BC side of things?
I think there'll be a decent contingent. Based on what I see on my site and the message board, there are some BC fans down in that area that will definitely be making the trip. Obviously, it won't be like the ECU fans. I know they're going to be out there. But it'll be a solid crowd. I'm looking forward to see how many fans really do make the trip down there. I'm really interested to see how the atmosphere turns out.
Well, Tyler, thanks so much for joining us today. Some great info, insight. We'll keep in touch and maybe try to do it one more time before these teams kick off on December 27th. But we appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day and week, and we'll try to talk to you down the road, man.
Thanks, man. I'm definitely up for it anytime.
Thank you, sir. There's Tyler Calvaruso joining us talking some BC football. As weird year for them. 4-0 start, went a month without winning a game. Their quarterback, Jerkovic, comes back. Jerkovic comes back. They beat Virginia Tech and Georgia Tech, and then lose 2 in a row to end the season. So both of these teams coming off losses, trying to end the season on a high note as they head into winter workouts, spring ball, and then the 2022 college football season. All right, let's get a break in. We'll come back. What does Jeff Nadu think about this matchup? We'll talk East Carolina, BC with the big man on campus, look at the college basketball slate, and he's got a fight Friday night. Rough and Rowdy, presented by Barstool Sports. It'll be Jeff Nadu versus Jersey Jerry. Yeah, he's going to be in the ring with boxing gloves, throwing haymakers. We'll talk to him about that and how he's feeling ahead of this fight when we return on Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. Back with you after this.
Emporium presents A Very Beer Christmas.
'Tis the season to be drinking. Fa la 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 la.
Give the gift of beer this holiday season. Emporium is offering a special 12 Beers of Christmas box. 12 Beers of Christmas is a specialty curated 12-pack of beers from different breweries. The 12 Beers of Christmas will have many styles and lots are limited release. One beer for each day up to Christmas. Stop by Emporium today on Dickinson Avenue and also on Facebook and Instagram.
The Rick House is Eastern North Carolina's premier American-style restaurant and bourbon bar. Join us at the Rick House for mouth-watering steaks and made-from-scratch pastas. Check out the 16-ounce cowboy steak and our seafood delight pasta. The Rick House is open for lunch daily from 11 to 2, Monday through Friday. Take a break from your workday with lunch at the Rick House. Join us for our legendary brunch on Sundays from 10 to 2. The Rick House, American Provisions and Spirits, 710 Red Banks Road beside the bowling alley in Greenville.
Hey, this is Glenn from Naughty Life in Washington. If you're looking for a great Christmas gift for family or friends, we've got something perfect for you. Featuring apparel, hats, designer bags, sunglasses, Yeti, to decor for your home, plus Christmas ornaments, and so much more. And as always, we have the absolute best gift wrapping provided with all purchases, and the wrapping is totally free. Naughty Life, located on Main Street in the heart of downtown Washington. From the entire Naughty Life team, we wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
Christmas time is here, and your friends at E&S Hemp Company have a variety of products to help you have a stress, anxiety, and pain-free holiday season, including tinctures, edibles, topicals, and even smokable items. For every $45 spent, you will be eligible to enter their holiday raffle for a chance to win an awesome gift basket. E&S Hemp is located on Firetower Road near Sam Jones Barbecue, and be sure to check them out on Instagram and Facebook or online at eshempcompany.com.
Hello, this is Talbot Green with Angel Oak Home Loans. Now's the time to take advantage of the opportunity to buy more home or refinance your current mortgage at historically low rates. The combination of our local team's experience and Angel Oak's wide offerings of products from standard conventional, government, and portfolio loans has something for most financial situations. For more information, call Talbot Green, Joanne Weir, or Wanda Hager at 751-2060.
NMLS 1719250, Equal Housing Lender.
The whole family's home. It's almost time to eat again, but you don't feel like cooking again. So close the microwave, put away that box of instant whatever, drop your spatula, pick up the phone, and get a Big Bo box delivered with 8 pieces of legendary fried chicken, fluffy buttermilk biscuits, fixins, and tea. Because no one ever said a home-cooked meal has to be cooked at home. Just tap your favorite delivery app for a Big Bo box at your front door. It's Bo time.
ASAP Party and Tent Rentals is your one-stop shop for weddings, anniversaries, corporate events, family reunions, birthday parties, or any celebration with friends and family. ASAP Party and Tent Rentals has the widest selection of tents, tables, chairs, linens, china, concession equipment, bounce rides, games, staging, wedding equipment, dance floors, and so much more. At ASAP Party and Tent Rentals, we help people get together. Call today at 756-7903. ASAP Party and Tent Rentals, locally owned and operated on Diamond Drive in Greenville near Agri Supply and Equipment Plus.
Everyone's favorite holiday tradition is back for 2021. Dance Arts Theater presents The Nutcracker, December 11th and 12th at Rod Auditorium on the campus of ECU. Proceeds from this special event will be donated to the Children's Hospital at Vidant Medical Center in Greenville. Come experience the magic as Dance Arts Theater celebrates their 29th season of this family holiday favorite. There are 3 performances to choose from. Purchase your tickets now by calling 1-800-ECU-ARTS. That's 1-800-ECU-ARTS.
Pirate Radio. Pirate Radio. Pirate Radio.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. UBE has been an ECU tradition for over 50 years. You can shop online anytime at pirateware.com. It is also the only place you can get military bowl gear. They have everything in stock that you need for the bowl game coming up on the 27th. You can check them out. And they have the biggest and best selection of ECU sportswear and accessories for Pirates of all ages. Every day is game day at UBE. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip Rock.
Alrighty, back with you on Pirate Radio Live. Coming up in our third hour, we'll have Troy D here. We'll have Touchdown, Tony Collins on the show. Also open up the Pirate Radio treasure chest once again. Coming up right now, we'll talk to the big man on campus, Jeff Nadu, about tonight's college basketball action, East Carolina, BC, Army, Navy, and more. But we're also going to talk about Rough and Rowdy. And if you're unfamiliar with what we're going to talk about, I'll give you the bullet points real quick. This is basically like an amateur boxing event. It's more than one match. In fact, it's 20 amateur brawls. The main event will be Jeff Nadu, the guy we've talked gambling with for a few years now on Pirate Radio, taking on a guy named Jersey Jerry that works at Barstool Sports. Barstool puts this on. It is a pay-per-view event. It's $30, and it's Friday night, and it's like trashy entertainment if you're into that sort of thing. So it'll be Nadu and Jersey Jerry with boxing gloves on, in a ring, with no headgear, throwing punches and trying to outlast one another. So that's going on Friday night, and we'll break it down now and talk sports with the big man on campus, Jeff Nadu, who joins us on the Fixed NC Live line. Big man, how you doing today?
I'm doing really good, Clip. How are you?
Hey, doing great. We are now a day away from Rough and Rowdy. It'll be Jeff Nadu versus Jersey Jerry. Getting it on in Charleston, West Virginia. By rnr.com. You can get the fight and check it out on Friday night. And Jeff, as we sit here just a day away from it, how you feeling? How are the nerves? What are you thinking about this fight coming up Friday night?
You know, Clip, I feel really good, and I'm not just telling you that. I have no reason to, talk stupid. I feel really good. I just worked out. I'm glad I came in yesterday because I kind of used to this all now. I feel real good. Everything's come into place for me, and my trainer, he's just about to get here. He just touched down, so we'll go out. We have a little weigh-in at 6:00. Get a nice meal, watch some football. Get a good night's sleep and be up ready tomorrow, hang out all day, really just wait to fight, take care of business, and go home on Saturday. Very simple.
Jeff, you're in the main event facing Jersey Jerry. Do you know what time do the festivities begin on Friday evening?
So the fights begin at 8:00. I would expect the whole thing should be done by 11:00, I'd imagine. So, we have 20 fights, but they're only 3 minutes apiece as far as the actual fight, so you figure five minutes apiece. They usually move them in and out pretty quick. So, it's a pretty quick event. It's very compact, and the great thing about this town, Clip, is I'm literally right across the street from the event. So, it's all within a little area, and I've never really been to this area. I'll be real with you, Clip. Outside of Florida, I've never been to any of these other states. Washington, I think I was in once, but this is a long drive. But it's a nice little city. It's a little different than what I'm used to. But I really feel great. I have no regrets. I have no worry. I trust the fact, Clip, that I've worked hard and I have the cardio and I have the ability to defend myself. And this is no act. I really feel great. I feel fine.
And is this your first time? You've talked about like boxing when you were younger, I believe, but is this like your first official, real fight with judges and all that, Jeff?
Yeah, this is definitely the first sanctioned fight I've ever had. I've told stories. We did a little behind the scenes of my life when I was younger. When I was a kid, me and my friends had this dumb idea we were going to jump each other into a street gang. It wasn't really a street gang. It was just us trying to be tough or whatever. But I've been definitely hit in the head. I've been punched. I've been in little scraps, but no, nothing to this level. And I just look at it as, and I think my opponent's gotten a little frustrated because I think he wants me really to believe that it's all about him, and it's not. I really don't see him when I fight. I don't really care who the opponent is. He's a representation of Barstool Sports, and that's really my beef. So I'm going in there with a cool head, and I don't get too high, too low.
And your opponent, Jersey Jerry, is with Barstool, and it's almost like, you against the world at this point. Do you kind of feel that that way as you head into this thing, where there are a lot of guys in his corner? I imagine that the majority of the crowd will be in his corner just because he's associated with Barstool. So kind of like a Rocky IV situation, Jeff. You're going in there, and maybe by the end of the thing, when you win the thing, you'll turn the fans on your side. You thought about that?
Yeah, I think you know this. You've talked to me a long time. I'm not the most liked person on the internet, so especially in the gambling community. So, yeah, I really don't care. I relish in being the bad guy. Some of the best time I had during all this was, walking in there to Barstool headquarters, and that was fun to me. It was a Devil's Den type of atmosphere. But I also believe, Clip, and I realized this the last couple of weeks. There are a lot of people that are fans of mine, and they're watching this because I'm in it. I've talked to people that I haven't talked to in many years, and just friends of mine from high school, and just all sorts of different people. So, I had a guy reach out to me from Uganda the other day. And just telling me that he's a fan of mine, and there's a lot of people that hate me, but I relish in that stuff, so I don't care.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it. Hadn't really dove into it, so thanks for answering those questions, Jeff. Buy rnr.com if you want to watch the big man on campus, Jeff Nadu. Friday night in Rough and Rowdy. It'll be the first one I purchased, Jeff. So looking forward to seeing it, and wish you the best of luck in that. We can circle back to it at the end if you'd like, but would like to get into some games. And before we get into college basketball, the bowl slate is out, Jeff. And for the first time since you've been coming on the show with us at Pirate Radio, we can talk about an East Carolina bowl game. That's exciting. The Pirates taking on Boston College. Line opened up at 3.5. I see it now. Boston College by 3. Total at 51.5. First off, Jeff, BC, we're starting to learn more and more about Boston College. 6-6, got off to a good start, struggled in the ACC. What kind of opponent, what kind of matchup do you think this is for East Carolina?
I think it's a pretty good one, to be quite frank. Obviously, ECU has seen some good quarterbacks. It's not like they haven't played good quarterbacks. And I think the one thing about BC you have to realize is they're a really good offense. This is not just a group that runs a football with like Andre Williams many years ago. This is a team that can really, obviously run the ball effectively, but Jerkovich is a really good quarterback. And even the backup, Dennis Grissel, he's a good player as well. So ECU is definitely going to have some trouble there, but they have plenty of time to prepare. Give me Mike Houston any day of the week with some time to prepare, which we haven't really seen him in this kind of situation. I think this is a really winnable game for ECU. I think the wrong team's probably favored here. Obviously, I think they're valuing the ACC a little bit more than I think it's worth. We all know that the ACC was down this year for the most part, and Boston College struggled in most of the step-up games, but this is Holt Naylor's swan song, right? So
Holt Naylor's is actually coming back, Jeff. He announced last weekend.
One more year.
Another year, yeah.
Well, then good.
He'll be a super-duper senior coming out. And I think a day or two after that, Phil Dracovic said he'd be returning to BC. So you're going to see some good quarterback play coming up.
Well, Phil Dracovic didn't get – he was out most of the year.
Yeah.
He didn't have the ability to really kind of showcase himself. But that's good news. And, this is a real big game for ECU because, as you know, this is how you build, programs kind of back to stature, right? Making a bowl game, it helps your recruiting. There's a lot of real talent with the backfield and him. So, yeah, I think they get the job done here.
We'll dive into more bowl games coming up next week. How about Army-Navy, Jeff? Army, a 7.5-point favorite total. And good grief, this is the lowest total I can recall in a college football game. 34 is the total in this game, Jeff. What do you think about this?
Clip, you cut out. Say the game one more time.
Army-Navy, and you can talk about the game, but how about the 34.5 total for this game?
There's just so much money on the under every year, but it's like, it always is like, at the start of the first, 6-6, I'll be honest, Clip, I played Army here. I actually bet against Navy the first game of the year with Air Force. And look, I know it's important to say this is not the same Naval Academy team back then that there is now, but I just look at Army and I just think they're a little bit more dynamic. I like their quarterback. They actually threw it a little bit more than even last year they did. And defensively, I like them a little bit more. I think this is probably one of those games where if you're getting 7 with the Naval Academy, it takes 7. And if you can get 6.5, I would play Army. I think this is kind of like a, I don't know, 21-13 type of game. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be tough. If you can get, what'd you say, 34? Cliff, this is crazy. You could, if this gets to 33.5, you could play a 6-point teaser and get this at 27.5 on an over-under and a teaser. That's crazy.
Yeah. And looking at past scores, this game has not reached 40 points since 2013. That was 34-7. And, since then, it has been 38, 38, 27, 27, 38, and last year was 15-0. So, what these teams do. How they're going to control the clock and all that. So, it's risky business taking it over there, but getting a teaser at 27.5 is pretty remarkable, Jeff.
Well, Cliff, you know what I used to do? I used to do this. Some books don't allow it anymore, but when I used to bet locals when I was younger, you used to be able to do teasers where, so let's say you have a number like this, a game like this, you could play Army Pick'em, and you could tease Navy up to 12.5 and just hope that the game's within 12.
And just go for a middle there, yeah.
Yeah. And those work pretty hard. But then again, like 27.5, like the thought is like this is, 17-6, or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, but I would look at the weather. I know coming back, I saw we should have a little rain and it could be windy. It's going to be raw and ugly. So, yeah, you want to check that out for sure.
Jeff Nadu joining us. Let's, real quick, Jeff, NFL game. Any interest in Minnesota-Pittsburgh tonight before we get into the college basketball?
Well, this could be interesting because this area we're in is not a big area, as you will. And we went to this bar last night, like a restaurant bar, and I'm wondering if Jersey Jerry could be there tonight. That could be interesting. His Steelers.
Yeah.
For me, it's just I have no interest in Big Ben Roethlisberger. And I'll tell you right now, I have very little interest in the Minnesota Vikings. How do you figure this team out? I mean, you lose last week to the Lions, for God's sake. Just two teams I don't have much interest in backing. I don't trust.
Yep, I'm with you there. Just can't figure those teams out. How about college hoops tonight? And again, I say this every Thursday when we talk. It's not the best night for college basketball, but some decent games tonight, I guess. Texas and Seton Hall. That's a good game beginning at 6:30. Purdue, Jeff, who you were super high on, 2 months ago when we started talking college basketball, and now we see why they're number one in the country. They're on the road against Rutgers as a big favorite. Iowa State off to an undefeated start to their season, surprising folks, and we know how Iowa can score offensively. Iowa a 5-point favorite in that rivalry matchup. So anything on those games or any of the other action tonight in college hoops?
Yeah, I played Purdue. I got their team total 75.5. I think it's good up to like 78.5. I think they get to 80 here. I don't think this is a particularly good matchup for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. This is not a vintage Rutgers defense. They don't have a real middleman like they did last year in Miles Johnson. He's gone. I don't know that the guys they have. Because here's the problem. If you guard, Edey or you guard Williams and the other one's wide open and they could pass out of the bigs. And it's just, there's too much offense here. They shoot at 44%. They've hit 77 or more in every game this season. Rutgers, I think the only shot they hang in this game is through turnovers. But if you want to buy in that this is the game Purdue slips up on, so be it. I won't. I think Purdue is really, really good, and I think to get to 80 yet against that. I think this is like an 82-65 type of game. I think Rutgers can hang a little. But again, Geo Baker is questionable for this game, so that's kind of a concern. I do a late night clip. I took a little shot with Merrimack plus 33 against Gonzaga, and I'll tell you why. Outside of the coach of Merrimack, Joe Gallo, I don't know if there's a guy that knows more about Merrimack than I do. This group plays this extending press zone, and the one concern that I have with Gonzaga, actually two concerns, is they haven't shot the three ball real well. In fact, they haven't shot it real well at all. And their free throws have been a mess. I think they missed 12 against Alabama. This is a lot of points delay. It's a sleepy night. I don't think the crowd's going to get up for Merrimack coming in. And Merrimack, I think, is going to want to take this to a crawl. They want to keep this game low as low. So I'm just going to hope this is like 88-60. And, I get out of there with a cover.
Yeah, I mean, things go bad and they lose 95 to 63. You got a winner there. So, yeah, you'll take it. All right, anything else, big man, before we wrap it up on this Thursday?
Your math's not very good. 95, 60, 63.
What'd you say, plus 33?
Oh, yeah, I guess it'd be a 1 point.
Yeah, it's a winner. I'm not a math major, Jeff, but give me some credit on that
I'm
one.
hoping they don't get 95. I think if they get 95, I'll lose.
You get my point.
Yes, I do. And Cliff, I don't know how I could ever doubt you. Listen, Cliff, thank you for the support. Thank you
man.
for Pirate Nation. Go get the fight. It's not just my fight either. There's so many other good ones. Cliff, there's a fight tomorrow night of two guys that used to be neighbors. I don't know if you've ever had a neighbor, but you ever want to knock their teeth out? This is going to be a good one. A lot of West Virginia redneck rivalries here. You got all sorts of women fights. You got midgets. You got big, huge 600-pound guys fighting. Just wild.
All right. I'm sold. Chandler and I are ready to go. Just got a text from our buddy Sam. He's going to watch it. We're going to get the crew together and have a fun Friday night and watch this thing, Jeff. So go out, get us a win, and we'll talk about it next week.
I look forward to it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And Shirley, I thank you as well. I don't know if she's there. But thanks, Troy, and everybody at Pirate Radio. You guys are great people, and I appreciate it. Can't wait to talk bowl games, Cliff. I can't wait till this is all over. I can get back to my regular life. Looking forward to it.
All right, there he is, the big man on campus, Jeff Nadu, one day ahead of Rough and Rowdy. I believe this is 16. Rough and Rowdy. Yeah, so this will be the 16th full card. And on past Rough and Rowdies, there's been Jose Canseco was in a fight. He got a lot of money and took a dive. Pac-Man Jones, Adam Jones, former cornerback from the Titans, among other teams, was in this thing. Bengals, thank you, Chandler, and from West Virginia. So this time the headliner is Jersey Jerry and Jeff Nadu. So that's going to be going on Friday night. By rnr.com. Just search Rough and Rowdy if you'd like to check out the circus freak show that is Rough and Rowdy. We should do a Pirate Radio version of that. I'd like to see Shirley fight anybody, and I'll take Shirley in that one. CJ, you're kind of new around here. What fight would you like to see?
You and Chandler?
Well,
pass. Chandler just said he would pass.
No, we're a tag team.
Well, don't ask me to go against Glenn in trivia because it's over then.
Oh, we're gonna have to do a rematch of that at some point soon.
Whoa.
He's got a rematch clause. He's the booker.
Oh.
He's already booked a rematch. So anyway, all right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap up hour number 2 and get you set for a big hour 3 where we will open up the Pirate Radio treasure chest once again. It's all ahead. Pirate Radio Live. We roll on after this.
Tis the season to be holly jolly and healthy. Purple Blossom Yoga Studio is Greenville's premier freestanding studio, locally owned and operated right in the heart of Uptown Greenville on Evans Street. Purple Blossom Yoga offers a wide variety of yoga classes, aerial yoga, sound baths, private group sessions, and more. Purple Blossom Yoga's holiday gift card event is the perfect gift to put under the tree. It's the gift that will keep on giving, health and wellness all year round. Visit us online at purpleblosomyogastudio.com or our social media for our class and event schedule, studio information, and more. Purple Blossom Yoga, where your health and mindset collide and help you transform into a new you.
0% alcohol, 0 grams of sugar, full Budweiser flavor. For all the moments you want a beer and need to stay on your game. Budweiser Zero, 0 alcohol, 0 compromise.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates in ENC. Open 7 days a week. Plus, the Buck has live music every night, along with football. The Buck has a brand new 15-foot 4K screen, the only one in Greenville, and over 18 big screens with all your college and pro action. Sunday Fun Day will also be stocked with the biggest Bloody Mary and Mimosa bar, along with the NFL Sunday Ticket and food trucks out back. Check out the Buccaneer Music Hall. Open every day, noon until 2 a.m., with live music every night, and now football and food trucks during the day.
While you're sleeping, our whole hogs are slow cooking over wood to create that bite that Eastern North Carolina is known for. I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have been the torchbearers for what whole hog barbecue is supposed to be. At Sam Jones, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors. Everything, and I mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Come on over and see us at Sam Jones Barbecue, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. Sam Jones Barbecue, Fire Tower Road.
For the latest from the world of golf, tune in every Saturday morning from 8 to 10 for the Golf Shop Radio Show. Hosts Mark Greenhelves and Matt Blanchard talk golf from tee to green and everything in between. If you like golf, you're gonna love Golf Shop Radio. Before you tee up, drop on in. Welcome to the Golf Shop.
Football is back at Familia. Enjoy Familia's Sunday brunch featuring shrimp and grits, made-to-order omelets, French toast, and drink specials like $3 mimosas, beer mimosas, or $5 Bloody Marys. Feed the family with Familia's pizza special of buy one, get the second one half off every Sunday. And Familia's drive-thru window is open and ready for all takeout orders. Familia, Fire Tower Road near Pitt Community College, and FamiliaNC.com.
They say time heals all wounds. Unless it's your home air conditioner. If your AC looks bad or sounds even worse, time is not on your side. But there is hope. Delcor is looking for the oldest working home AC system in Eastern North Carolina. The winner will get a brand new trade unit valued at over $5,000. Go to DelcorInc.com by December 15th to submit your entry. Brought to you by Delcor, the service professionals and train. It's hard to stop a train.
The busiest travel days of the year will soon be here. What better way to arrive at Grandma's house, or any house, than in a beautiful new vehicle? Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. The new models are a feast for the eyes, and as comfortable as mashed potatoes and apple pie. And comfortable is the way you feel each and every time you visit our dealership. Come in and get you one. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Come in and see our holiday savings. You'll drive home satisfied.
Hi, this is Phil Steele of Phil Steele's College Football Preview Magazine, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Tommy's Express Car Wash. Come experience the difference at Tommy's. Now open at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road. Doesn't your car deserve it? Visit Tommy's Express Car Wash today. Now let's head back in to Pirate Radio Live. Here's Clip Brock.
All right, back with you on Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. Touchdown, Tony Collins, coming up at 5 o'clock. We'll open up the Pirate Radio Treasure Chest in the 5 o'clock hour as well. Troy D is alongside, and Troy apparently fresh off of ice fishing in Anchorage. You all right, Troy?
No, I'm freezing cold and a little miserable. But
have you been outside all day?
I have not been able to get warm. I don't know what the deal is, but I cannot wait till Saturday when it's 75 degrees. So I'm just focused on living for Saturday right now.
All right, looking ahead to Saturday.
I am really cold. Like
we can tell you are.
I break out the winter gear today, and this is not an act. I'm freezing.
I can tell in your face. I can see it on your face.
You see it on my face.
It's
you
bit. You look like you've been at the Liberty Bowl in 2009 or whatever.
Yeah, I feel
on the sidelines.
Yeah.
All right, Troy D. Is it really Nutcracker?
Man, I tell you what, it'll be warm this weekend.
Yeah.
Inside, I believe they call it McGinnis Theater. Kelsey is on with us on the Fixed NC Live line with the Nutcracker. Kelsey, did I get it right? Is it McGinnis?
It's actually at Right
Auditorium. I had a 1 in 2 chance, and I got screwed it up.
Pretty close.
Right Auditorium is the big one at the Circle, right there at the center of campus. That's the best one.
Correct.
All right, you guys have the Nutcracker going on. What is it? 20? Let me try and get this one right. 29 years here.
It's the 29th year this year. Yeah.
Got that one right. All right, I'm 1 for 2.
30. We are excited.
That is awesome. And 3 shows. So it's this weekend. So we want to let folks know there are tickets still remaining. Nothing gets you in the holiday spirit, Clip, more, and I know you've been before. I think your daughter's even been in it
several times. Yep.
I think your daughter's been in it. You've been get you in the holiday mood, even if you don't have a kid in it. You guys do such an awesome job. Tickets are available to the public. Kelsey, give us all the details.
Absolutely. We have 3 performances coming up on Saturday, December the 11th. We have a 2 o'clock matinee and a 7 p.m. evening. And then again on Sunday, December the 12th at 2 o'clock matinee. We have 3 amazing grand sponsors that are making this possible this year: the East Carolina Pain Consultant, the Eastern Dermatology and Pathology by Dr. Richard Lewis, and the Robinson Law Firm. We are so very thankful for their generous contributions this year to our performances and to make this happen. Like you said, this is truly a wonderful holiday tradition, and we are so thankful to actually have it back on the stage at Wright Auditorium this weekend.
I think you guys had to take a hiatus last year, if I remember correctly.
We did. We, unfortunately, because of COVID, we have not been on the stage at Wright since 2019. So we are anxious to get back and perform live for everyone.
Well, it's great to have you guys back in Greenville on the campus of ECU. 3 shows to choose from, as you just mentioned. I guess the easiest way for folks to get tickets is calling 1-800-ECU-ARTS, or they can go online?
Absolutely. You can go online to nutcrackerballet.com, or you can call 1-800-ECU-ARTS. Tickets are on sale right now, $38 for adults, $32 for youth. And then we also have amazing group prices. You could do a group adult for $34 or a group youth for $26.
All right, and give us your website one more time, Kelsey, if folks want more information.
It's nutcrackerballet.com.
All right, and the DAT stands for Dance Arts Theater for folks if they can't remember that.
Correct.
Yeah, so Nutcracker.
Yep.
Say one more time.
Yep. Nutcrackerballet.com.
All right, got it. Sounds good. Well, good luck with everything. We wish you guys the best. We'll keep promoting it here on the station, and you guys always have an awesome turnout, and just wanted to let folks know about this great holiday opportunity coming up this weekend.
Thank you. And just like always, all of our net proceeds for this special event are always donated to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals to benefit James and Connie Maynard Children's Hospitals right here in Greenville. So we are so thankful to be able to continue to give back again year after year.
That's a great point. You guys have raised a ton of money for those guys over the last 3 decades.
We have over $250,000 at this date.
That is fantastic. Well, keep up the great work. Tell your mom I said hello. She does such an awesome job running the theater there. And look forward to having you guys once again back at it this weekend in Greenville.
Thank you so much, Troy. We appreciate for you having us on. Have a great day.
All right. Thanks so much, Kelsey, with the Nutcracker, a holiday tradition.
It really is. When you think about this time of the year, you think of certain traditions and things you do, and that is certainly one of those.
Yeah, absolutely. Another tradition, holiday tradition, is having Tony Collins on, asking if he likes turkey or ham.
That is true. That's more of
I'm a ham man.
Thanksgiving.
I know, but see, I think I heard Bryce Williams on yesterday. I think that's a legit Christmas question, too. I think some people have Christmas ham.
Yeah, but who has Christmas turkey?
I meant some people do. I'm saying you could go either way, is my point. Because I assume you're going to have turkey at Christmas. Some people do have ham.
You assume turkey at Christmas?
Yes.
What?
Absolutely. If I got to make a choice between turkey or ham, I'm going turkey, bud.
I don't think I've ever had turkey on Christmas.
CJ, back me up on this. I see you shaking your head, right? Whenever you agree with me, you get to talk.
I'm having turkey too if I get the choice, but I associate Christmas with ham more just because I think more people have ham. But if you did give me the choice, I'm taking the turkey.
But you're looking at me like I'm crazy when I said turkey for Christmas. I think a lot of people do turkey at Christmas.
I don't.
Well, we're just going to have to agree to disagree.
No, we're going to have to put out a poll and say, do you have turkey on Christmas?
Oh, Clip, here's your fight.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we could do a local rough and rowdy.
Yeah,
I get a baseball bat, though. Equal. I get
a turkey.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on around here?
Hey, we'll ask the ham man himself. Has he ever had turkey on Thanksgiving?
Well, he's a ham man. So.
He is a ham man. Tony Collins.
I'm a ham man.
We're going to have to go... We'll go 40 bowls in 14 days with Tony in hour 3.
So I get to pick another one?
We'll let Tony decide today. But you do get to do your favorite thing this time of year.
I saw I heard Bryce on the area, so I was listening on the radio.
Dang.
And I didn't understand quite what he talked about. The treasure chest had a treasure chest.
It's like a Russian toy thing.
So that's kind of a neat little deal.
There's a chest in the chest, and within that chest contains all the prizes.
We're double chested.
That's right. All right, so Troy is going to try to thaw out.
Not a big chest, though.
Redbeard asked, were you going on an Arctic expedition? I mean, you got to turn the heat
I will say I've been wearing this all day. And I had a baseball hat on earlier. I was so cold. I've been wearing the jacket all day, but I was like, man, I can't wear this hat anymore. I got to go full toboggan.
B Pace says,
about an hour ago.
This is Troy's hip hop look. 8 Mile Troy.
Well, could be a new thing, at least for winter. As we count down, by the way, to the worst day of the year. You know what day that is?
The darkest day of the year, I guess. The least sunlight.
Winter solstice. Yeah. I'll be bitching about this as it gets closer. December 21st. It is the shortest day of the year sunlight-wise. But the good news is, Clip, every day afterwards, it gets a little bit lighter, a little bit longer.
You got to look on the bright side.
We got to get down past the 21st, and then things are going to look up.
Yeah, most people were thinking about Christmas on the 21st.
Not me.
Troy is
winter solstice.
In a full depression with 8 layers of clothes on.
4 days before Christmas. Get your priorities right.
3 toboggans. Yeah. So.
You like my new hoodie?
I can't see it. You're bundled up. All I can see is that big giant. No, I don't like it.
Why?
Because I don't have one.
Yeah, it's so new. I guess we haven't got you one yet. Just Christmas is coming.
You're the king of do you like my...
As I do my Cam Newton.
And nobody else can have one?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but
I didn't say that. You're making assumptions, which is not fair.
Are those available to the public? Are they available to me?
No, they're not available to the public at this time. Will they be available for our staff? Stay tuned. Because I have a good feeling you've been a good boy, Clip, and there'll be something in your Pirate Radio stocking.
Troy, it doesn't just do teases like this on the air. He does them off the air as well.
That's his dad's birthday present next year too.
No, he doesn't get one this nice. This is
Troy would be like, I got something for the show today. Oh, what you got? Stay tuned. You'll see. Troy, we're not on the air. You don't have to tease me here. Hey. Keep tuned.
Hang tight.
5 o'clock.
Hang tight. Things are coming. Good things could come your way, Clip.
All right. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah. Merry Christmas. All right. Let's. So
if you don't like it, I'll make sure you don't get one.
Do another Cam for me. Voice of the Pirate Nation.
It's got the hood on the back.
I want to touch it, but I don't want to touch you.
Here, touch the.
Okay.
There. That's the
kind of a light hoodie.
Yeah, it's like
kind
a
of
light t-shirt,
jogger, maybe.
Kind of, or beach one almost, but it's long sleeve and it has a hood on it in the back. If I warm up during the show, I'll take my jacket off.
Tyler asking, do you have the flu? Are you sick?
I didn't feel great yesterday, but I'm feeling fine now.
Okay.
But no, I don't have the flu.
You remember the last time this happened, you got sick, you came in, I got sick, Shirley got sick.
Don't blame that on me.
Okay. Just coincidence.
Yeah. My kid had a crud, like a cold, and I caught that. And
the old December crud.
Yeah.
It happens.
I'm back in commission.
All right, hour 3 on tap of Pirate Radio Live. Going to be a lot of fun. Touchdown Tony Collins will be here. We'll talk Pirates and Eagles of Boston College and a lot more. It's all ahead. And get the dialing finger ready. Treasure Chest will open up in hour 3 of the show as well. A lot more to go on Pirate Radio Live. We're back with you after this.
If you live in Eastern North Carolina, chances are you've heard of Riley's Army. Riley's Army started in 2008 and has provided emergency support to over 300 families who have a child with cancer. Join us on Sunday, December 12th at 2 p.m. at the Winterville Parks and Rec campus for the Santa Dash, benefiting kids with cancer and their families right here in our community. Bring a new, unwrapped gift for a Riley's Army family and help us give our families the Christmas they deserve. Register at runtheeast.com or call us at 252-481-4471. We can't do it alone. We need an Army.
Take a break from the holiday hustle and bustle with a visit to Jersey Mike's. I'm Wes Shepard, your local Jersey Mike's franchisee in Eastern North Carolina for over 25 years. Let us treat you the best subs in town. We can also take care of any of your catering needs this holiday season, large or small. Plus, we partner with many third-party delivery services that can bring your meal to you. Jersey Mike's, open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Everybody likes Jersey Mike's.
Everybody likes Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's.
Pirate fans, get ready for a winning season and team up with Quality Equipment, your local John Deere dealer and proud sponsor of the ECU Pirates. When you do business with us, you'll get things done right. We're proud to offer a large selection of new and used John Deere equipment, a fully stocked parts department, and a highly trained staff who is here to support you throughout the life of your equipment. So get quality done right before every ECU game day and visit QualityEquip.com.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an auto owner's independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with auto owner's insurance.
This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. Proud to be voted the Remodeler of the Year by the Home Builders Association of Raleigh-Wake County in 2018 and Best Business Commercial Remodel Project winner for 2020. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner.
Safety comes first at Greenville Utilities. Did you know that by itself, natural gas is completely odorless? As a safety precaution, a chemical is added to the gas that gives it a distinctive and unpleasant odor. This allows you to detect the slightest amount of natural gas both indoors and outdoors. If you smell a strong odor of natural gas in or near your home, you should immediately call Greenville Utilities. GUC maintains staff around the clock in order to provide immediate response to emergencies such as natural gas leaks. You can count on GUC to keep safety job number one.
This year, US Cellular's making a big deal out of the holidays. You can choose any phone from any brand free. That's right, any phone you see in our store is free. And get unlimited data for our best price of the season. Just $30 a month per line with 4 lines. Feel the locally grown joy from US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Limited time offer. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Now that life is returning to normal, we have found a lot of good things that came from the pandemic. One of them is not having to go to the wireless store anymore. The Cellular Warehouse team has been in the business of delivering phones to your home and office for 20 years. People found out about our free delivery service and love the ease of getting a new phone, tablet, or hotspot. Call Toby Williams today at 252-799-7051 so you can start experiencing the joy of never going to a wireless store again. Cellular Warehouse, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Save lives, be a hero, and make $700 your very first month donating plasma at Grifols Biomat USA. It's the easiest way to make extra money. You can start now at Biomat USA on 505 South Memorial Drive and make up to $700 in a month and save lives now at Grifols Biomat USA. A better donor experience and better pay. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip Brock.
Alrighty, hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. Get that dial and finger ready. Going to open up the Pirate Radio treasure chest coming up during this hour of the program. Clip Brock, Troy D, and Touchdown, Tony Collins hanging out on a Thursday, as seen on the Steve Harvey Show.
Man, how cool.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
We put a link out there on our social media for folks. You talked about it a couple weeks ago that you thought you were going to be on.
I just didn't know what time.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
Yeah.
But anyway, you and Cammie were on, your granddaughter.
Yeah.
I thought it was fantastic. So where did you go down to Atlanta?
Yeah, I went to Atlanta. So what we're trying to do right now also is we're not able to get into schools because of COVID. Talk to kids and everything. So we're selling a book for $10. That's signed and delivered for only $10. We're trying to sell. We had a goal for 100 books to sell by Christmas. We met that goal in 2 days, And so we want to now we got to get a new goal. So our goal now is 500 by Christmas. So you want to buy a book for $10 and give it to someone. You can go on my Facebook page, or you can go on Instagram, Tony Collins BWIB, or you can call me at my phone number. My phone number is 252-414-5819. I probably won't answer the phone because if you're not in my contacts, my phone's not going to ring. But leave a message and I'll call you back.
This is Broken Road, your book.
Broken
you're talking
Road,
about,
yes,
right?
sir.
All
yes,
right.
yeah.
And it was great to hear. We know a lot about your story, Tony, but you shared it there on that show, and it was pretty awesome, man. It was great to hear that. So good stuff.
Thank you.
All right. Troy D's kind of the Steve Harvey of Pirate Radio Live. You got anything funny, man?
He's in here like he's freezing
I know,
cold.
he's
got
off today.
He's got a hoodie on. He's got a winter jacket.
He's struggling.
What's wrong?
It's so cold today.
It's not that cold.
It was cold, and it started in the 30s, and I just could never warm up today.
One of those days you just can't. Your body don't catch up.
Yeah,
it's falling behind. And
yeah,
it's just.
So I've been kind of struggling today, but I am warming. I do have news. I am warming up, so I think I might be able to remove the jacket halfway through the show.
That would be a big step.
Yeah,
into joining us here in regular clothing.
Yeah.
All right, where to begin, Tony? How old is Cammie, by the way?
Cammie is 3 years old.
Can you bring her in studio here so we could talk to her?
She lives in Charlotte.
I know, but scared of you right now.
Well, I'll tone it down.
Yeah,
for Cammie. But doesn't she visit Greenville quite often?
Yeah, she does.
I've seen the videos in your backyard.
We almost had her at the tailgate, but they had to go. They had to go back because they were going to Jamaica.
That was going to be my tailgate report.
Yeah,
I was going to have Cammie with me. She's getting more popular than Tony.
Well, she's already way more popular than I am right now.
Oh yeah, one thing about that show, I was watching on the Facebook and I saw the comments, and it was the amount of people saying, "Oh, I followed this family for so long." Like your granddaughter was already a star.
Yeah, she is.
And it's like I love Cammie, and I didn't know about Tony's story and who he was, but we love it. So many people already know who she is. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I asked her age because Tony, this is the first time in her life she'll be able to watch the Pirates in a bowl game.
Yeah,
they're back in a bowl game, baby.
Let's do it, baby.
For the first time.
It's Boston College, right?
It's been so long ago that we've been in one. It'll be the first time Tony remembers one.
I'm not even going to ask.
Okay, when was the last one? Go ahead and ask me. Go ahead and ask me.
When was the last bowl game?
Go ahead and ask me.
Okay, when did ECU play in this last bowl game?
2012.
Wrong. You want to try again?
2013.
Wrong.
One more shot at it.
2014.
That boy.
Who did they play?
I was going to say.
No idea.
We could give him 50 guesses. Yeah. He would never get.
Who's the quarterback?
They played a team called Beef O'Brady.
Beef O'Brady?
Actually, he could
that was
guess
a bowl
that
game.
One.
That was a joke, Tony.
They played.
That was supposed to
that
be
was the
funny.
bowl game.
They played the Gators.
Florida Gators?
I was thinking of the last bowl win.
We actually played the Florida Gators in a bowl game?
Really? The last bowl win was in Tampa, the Beef O'Brady.
I was going to say the last bowl win, he would never guess that opponent, which was Ohio. The last bowl game was Florida.
Was that 2014?
Maybe I should run this one.
University of Florida. We actually played
Troy. Who was our last bowl game?
I can't never remember playing University of Florida.
I was there. I was at that game. It was freezing there, too.
Against Florida?
Yeah.
Shane Carden's last game?
Yes. Remember they pulled him out and we were on the goal line?
I remember. Do you remember?
Yeah, they pulled Shane out.
Brought in who?
The backup quarterback that hadn't taken a snap.
Did he get hurt?
Ben Kurt.
Yeah. No, they just took him out for some reason. Ben Kirk ran it up the middle, couldn't get in on the goal line.
Now, in this bowl game coming up, do you get
if
Mason?
If Shane in, we win that game.
Do you get Mason Garcia in?
Not if it's a situation like that where we need a touchdown.
Do you play it to win?
You keep your star quarterback in, you play to win.
Now, Mason Garcia has come in goal line situations this year and scored a touchdown.
Well,
so maybe that will be in the
didn't he not do well at one time at the situation too?
I guess, yeah.
I mean, there was one he got stopped also.
Yeah. You tell me. So,
well, I'm not Tom McClellan with the stats in front of me. I'm going by memory.
Yeah, he scored touchdowns on the goal line.
But didn't he get stopped one time?
Sure.
Okay.
I think you play. So, do you not want to see Garcia in this game?
No, I think you unless we're up big.
I think this is an exhibition game.
I think you're up big. You keep Holton in, and then you put.
How important is it to win this game?
Very.
Really?
Yes, I think it builds a lot of momentum for this program. I think that's how you build. I agree. Jeff Nadu just said that's how you build a program. First step's getting in a bowl game. Next step is starting to win the bowl games. Then you recruit off that. Then you get in better bowl games.
You're obviously playing to win, but I would like to see Garcia and some younger guys get
I just want to win.
Plays.
I could care less about that. I just want to win the game.
All right.
And if we got to keep Holt Nailers in the whole time, so be it.
What do you think, Tony?
I mean, I don't think the hype, if win or lose, I think we're going to be going into next season as a winner, regardless. I mean, this is our first time being in the bowl, and I don't know how many years. So
we just talked about it.
It's been a successful season.
When was ECU's last bowl game?
In 2014.
Yeah.
So
let's say 7 years.
It's been a successful year, man. So I mean, win or lose in the bowl game, we're going to go into momentum.
But it's a lot more successful if you win a bowl game.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
You got to forget about this bowl game in 2 months.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, you will.
We don't have a great history.
It's a bowl game. It's not a championship game.
I know, but we don't have a great history in bowl games.
We're playing in a watermelon bowl. Why, come on. It's not like we're playing in the Peach Bowl or something like that for a national title. We're playing in a bowl
you're talking
game.
my language there, but
I hear what you're saying, but watermelon are way tastier than peach. Just to point that out.
But I'm saying
we're in the military bowl.
Win or lose, we're gonna go into next year on top, man, because the guys are gonna have momentum. Holton coming back. I mean, I'm thinking we can go 9-3 next year.
We're gonna have more momentum if we win. Is what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. It's a bowl game. It's another game.
That momentum off the SMU
momentum is not gonna take us into next year. Forget about it.
I think the win last year over SMU propelled us into last year. Something to build on.
The guys forgot about that.
We lost the first 2 games of the season.
They forgot about that after 2 months.
We started 0-2.
I mean, are you serious right now?
I think during the offseason, it got them fired up.
You have no idea what are you talking about.
Yeah, but who cares? They lost the first 2 games.
Doesn't matter. Win or lose.
If we can replay App State,
win or lose.
If we can replay App State,
we will have momentum going into next year regardless.
We should have never lost to South Carolina. It's a travesty that we lost.
There's a lot of games we should have lost too.
One play here and we don't lose to South Carolina. I'll settle losing for App. We should have never lost to South Carolina. That game was won.
I agree with. Well, I mean, what you're saying is true. I mean, if you win, you're hyped up this offseason, but I don't think it's make or break. I agree with Tony.
I'm just saying it builds a lot.
If they lose this game, they had a winning season. They got back to a bowl. They accomplished their goals. So I feel good about, which is why I kind of brought up earlier. And Billy Weaver had a good answer to this. I said, what's more important, getting to the bowl game this year or winning the bowl game? And he says it depends on when you ask that question. Like if you asked it earlier in the year, you just want to get there. If you ask it now, sure, you want to win it because you're in it. But I think just getting there, getting the 7 wins was huge.
And the big thing is when you play a game, you play to win every game.
Sure.
So they're going to go out to play to win. But like I said, it's been a successful year, man. I'm really looking forward to what Coach Houston's going to do. I think he's committed to ECU. I think he's going to be here for a couple more years. We're going to win some games in the next couple of years, and he's going to get some offers from other schools. But I think he'll stay here for at least 2 more years. I really believe that.
All right, I'll take that.
I hope he gets offers from other schools because that means he's done a good job, and I'd rather him be successful here and get offers than not win and get no offers.
Tony, you haven't had to ask your famous question that you like to ask. Who's the quarterback? Because we know we've known the last 3. Well, you definitely don't know that. Holton Ahlers will be back for another year next year.
Of course.
At ECU.
Yeah, I got that.
That stability is a fantastic thing, especially in today's world of college football where coaches and players are flying out the door every minute.
You don't know how valuable that is for him to come back next year for the offense. I mean, we got the running backs coming back. We got receivers coming back. Man, I'm excited about what the offense can do. We get that offensive line intact. It's going to be some good football play.
New guy, the guy from West Virginia, I didn't transfer. He's a hoss. What, 304 pounds?
Offensive lineman?
6'4", he's a tackle, which we need help there.
Yeah.
We need more numbers there because we had some good things going, and then we had injuries at that position.
If we get that offensive line rolling, man, with the running backs that we got, man,
they could get another 1 or 2 of those guys.
I saw a comment today, Troy, that said Donnie Kirkpatrick's play calling just got a little bit better with the addition of a 300-plus pound offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Because the plays are a lot easier to call when you got guys up front.
When you got guys to move, yeah.
It's true.
You can dial up a few different things. So,
hey, we're talking about the Patriots earlier. How about their game? Only three passes.
3 passes. Unbelievable.
They don't have, look, Belichick's a wizard.
He's
you don't
a
have
genius,
to pass
man.
the ball.
He's a freaking genius. Who passes the ball for 3 3 times in a game and win the game.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's Patriots.
Rushed for over 250 yards.
Did you see the kicks that went out of bounds like in historic? Like first the kickoff went to row 20. I've never seen that.
It was
before.
crazy.
Yeah, with the wind.
And then
to
the
back.
punt came almost all the way back and went into the stands. I mean, it was wild.
And the crazy thing about it was Josh Allen was able to throw the ball. He was throwing the ball. But I mean, Belichick was like, "I'm not giving you any kind of chance to throw the ball. You're not throwing the ball not just maybe 3 times."
I've been on the Patriots. I picked the Patriots because they have been so hot. I've been riding them. Why get off now? But when I saw pregame Mac Jones warming up, I was like, man, this Bama Southern dude, he can't handle this stuff. I might have made the wrong pick. Little did I know he wasn't going to have to do anything other than hand it off.
The ball
when I saw him warming up and he was in like the full headgear and stuff, kind of dressed like I would be, he looked like he had a Tom Brady frame to him. I thought.
Well, he does have a Tom Brady
like the height, the size.
Yeah,
he kind of looked. If you you saw him from behind, he looks like almost a sequel of Tom Brady.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man. How
he's built.
The kid is good, man. He really is. He's going to be a good quarterback in the league.
He's the rookie of the year right now,
hands down.
I would say, and he's got the Patriots in first place,
hands down,
in the AFC. That's some good old December football weather, Tony. Did a guy, and you were from New York, so were you okay playing in that kind of weather?
Oh, I hated playing that weather, man. Yeah. We played in the it was like the snow game against the Miami Dolphins. I don't know if you remember, that's back in like 82 or 83, and it was like 3-0, 3-3 or whatever.
Yeah.
And the guy from prison came out. He was driving the.
Oh yeah, that's a famous game.
That's a big game. He came out and
he cleared out a path.
Cleared out an area for us
for y'all to kick a field goal.
Kick the field.
Yeah, that game has a name that's so famous.
Yeah. Oh, so you were in that game?
Yeah, I was there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a wild game.
Yeah.
What's the why a prison dude? Like what is
he was
is that
he
just
was
part
he
of
was on work release.
part of his job. He's got to work somewhere.
I bet he never went back after that.
He's helping his community. Guy was a hero.
You never know what happened to the guy after that.
Talk about community service.
Yeah. That's the essence of it up there.
How better could you serve your community than help the Patriots beat the Dolphins in a snow game? So your
Shula was pissed off too. He was pissed. Oh, he was pissed.
So your body just you can't. Can you ever get used to it, or
well,
is it just
you do
brutal?
get used to it. You got all the stuff underneath, and guys were talking about putting stockings on, and you wear stockings to keep your legs warm or whatever.
You mean pantyhose?
Yeah, the same thing.
Yeah.
Stocking sounds a little more masculine.
I was just trying to clarify. You're trying to jazz it up a little bit. It's pantyhose.
But, the biggest thing is making sure your hands are warm. If your hands get cold, man, then you're in trouble.
Be like bricks, can't hold on to the ball.
As a running back, you got to keep your hands warm. So that's the big thing.
Tony liked the stockings so much, Troy still wears them in his normal life.
Hey, once you start a habit, it's hard to break.
Yeah, understood. Now I know where you got it from.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a break in. We'll come back when we return more with Touchdown Tony Collins. We got to open up the treasure chest. We'll do that after this segment as well. We'll run over the list of prizes that have been won and tell you what is still left out there. We got some great prizes left in the treasure chest. We'll run them down when we return.
He's getting
jacket coming off.
He's getting hot.
He's warming up, folks. We'll be back with you after this.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Tom Brown from Brown & Wood Buick GMC Truck. We've been serving the Pirate Nation in Eastern North Carolina for 83 years. We have 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 showrooms, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
This month at Brown & Wood, get an all-new 2021 Buick Enclave and save over $2,000 off, or 0% for 72 months. And as always, Brown & Wood is the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
We're located on Greenville Boulevard next to the Convention Center, or shop us online at brownandwoodauto.com.
Everyone's favorite holiday tradition is back for 2021. Dance Arts Theater presents The Nutcracker, December 11th and 12th at Rod Auditorium on the campus of ECU. Proceeds from this special event will be donated to the Children's Hospital at Vidant Medical Center in Greenville. Come experience the magic as Dance Arts Theater celebrates their 29th season of this family holiday favorite. There are 3 performances to choose from. Purchase your tickets now by calling 1-800-ECU-ARTS. That's 1-800-ECU-ARTS.
North Carolina State Parks is proud to announce that they have partnered with the Hometown Strong program. Our visitor centers are now equipped with public Wi-Fi to help kids with school. Remote learning has become a critical public health measure in maintaining social distance and continuing to educate our young people. Take advantage of Wi-Fi and a hike at Goose Creek State Park or a day trip to the beach and access remote learning at Fort Megan State Park. For more information, visit hometownstrong.nc.gov.
The UPS store in Winterville is now open on Fire Tower Road, across from Marabella Pizza and beside Subway. Trust the UPS store in Winterville with pack and ship guarantee and same-day printing. When it comes to shipping, the UPS store in Winterville has everything you need in one place. The boxes, the packing material, and all the assistance along with on-site notary, passport photos, and business and printing service and freight. The UPS store, now open in Winterville 7 days a week. The UPS store in Winterville is your premier location. Go Pirates!
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Hi, this is Jeff Charles, and welcome inside the booth. Pirate football is fun again. We'll have some thoughts next.
The Pirate Radio Podcast.
Coach Jeff Connors.
Steve Logan wanted, and same thing with Bill Lewis, their priority was they wanted the team to be highly conditioned. You know, we won a lot of games in 91 in the fourth quarter, and I think that's something that we were somewhat known for. There was no other coach that I ever worked for that allowed me to run the team the way that I ran them under Bill Lewis, under Steve Logan, and particularly Steve.
Listen to every Pirate Radio podcast now by visiting our podcast channel and subscribing in Apple iTunes or SoundCloud.
There are certainly more things important in the world than ECU football, but it is important to a lot of people. I remember the late Jim Valvano said games are important, but they're really not important. Get it? The vibe around town when ECU is winning football games is a lot different than when the Pirates are struggling. That's why this season with a 7-5 record has put smiles on a lot of people's faces. I'm happy first for the players who have put their blood, sweat, and tears in the program. Second for the coaches who have worked so hard. And third for the fans who have stuck with the program. Without the fans, there is no football team. So thank you, Pirate Nation. It is feeling like the good old days are coming back. And it's been so long, we almost forgot what it felt like. Come on back again next time, and we'll visit inside the booth.
This is assistant football coach Drew Dudzik, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you one who's been waiting before trying CBD? Well, ENS Hemp is the area's leader in CBD, and they want to educate you on how their products work. Get relief from stress, anxiety, fatigue, pain, and PTSD today at ENS Hemp on Fire Tower Road near Sam Jones Barbecue or online at eshempcompany.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Alrighty, thanks Shirley Rhodes. Continuing to follow the wild world of the coaching carousel, and saw this earlier about 30 minutes ago. Multiple reports out there that Oregon has asked permission to speak with UCLA's Chip Kelly about their head coaching vacancy. Chip Kelly, of course, coached at Oregon, took them to a national championship. Now the coach at UCLA. And if you are UCLA and somebody asks permission to speak with your coach and it's Oregon, do you just say no?
I guess you could, but doesn't that becomes a weird situation?
I guess so, yeah.
And that's
happened
holding them
hostage.
I think that happened. Didn't that happen to Jeff Jagosinski when he was at BC? He wanted to interview. BC said no, so he went anyway.
Oh, yeah. You could kind of ruffle some feathers.
You could say F you, I'm going to go anyway.
That would be interesting, getting him back at Oregon. Oregon has become a stepping stone for Florida schools. Remember, Willie Taggart had some success, left for Florida State. He's already been fired since then.
Yeah.
And now Mario Cristobal, the latest to coach Oregon, and then go to the U, Miami.
Yeah, this would be a coming home type of deal.
Yeah.
So they know what they get with him. And then I thought the Duke news was interesting. We were talking about in the break.
The Clapper. Jason Garrett being mentioned with Duke.
Look, man, I think that'd be a great hire for them. He already goes to all their basketball games.
He's already around, I guess.
Yeah.
Head coaching experience.
I got to tell you, I don't think that's a bad move for them if they were to do it.
And as tough as that job is, David Cutcliffe did as good as you could at Duke, right?
He did pretty darn good. I thought.
Like for that situation.
Yeah.
You probably want an older guy
Was he
like
fired,
that.
or did they decide just to end
Well,
it?
Tony, we were talking about that during the break, and I guess he was fired, but it was almost like a retirement fired,
like a
kinda
mutual, we're going to go ahead and
go separate ways type of thing.
Exit you, let's do it this way.
Because I don't know if he's going to be taking another head coaching job. I think he's probably about done.
Probably.
Might be the consultant role. Maybe Nick Saban will bring him in. And
How old is he?
He's getting up there. I would say 50.
50?
Oh,
That's more than 50.
I'm going to go
59.
67.
More than 50.
Oh, maybe, okay. 65.
67.
Wow, nice job.
Dun, 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 dun.
He's been all over it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere else again. Unless it's like some consulting thing.
Yeah.
Great dude, though. I've interviewed him before. Really nice guy.
You've hung out with him?
Actually, I have.
There you go.
It was for about 10 minutes.
John Moody's got some good news for Troy. Yesterday was the earliest sunset we will have this winter. Tack on a couple of seconds moving forward.
It's my understanding the winter solstice is the 21st, and that is the shortest day. So I'm going to have to. I like John, but he's been wrong on some other things, as we know.
Yeah.
And definitely need to fact check that one. Moody.
So what are you saying? John is wrong right now?
I'm not saying he's wrong.
Are you saying
We're saying he's been wrong before.
I'm saying he's been wrong before, and you may want to trust, but verify is key, and that is not verified information as far as I'm concerned.
Get your facts right, John.
Now, maybe it was the earliest sunset, but I'm going for total time allotted of sunshine in the day, which is the shortest day of the year sunshine-wise. I'm not saying it's the earliest sunset, but the earliest day sun-wise of light is the winter solstice.
If there's one guy I'm going to trust on all this, it is Troy. He knows more about the depressing.
That is a field of expertise for me.
All right, you going to pick a bowl game real quick?
Yeah,
Charlie?
let's do
get
it.
Tony Collins in the mix?
Yeah, love
Shirley,
it.
hit
40
the music.
bowls in 40 days.
40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days, oh my goodness. 40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days.
Rock 40 bowls, 14 days, 40 bowls.
Where's this music?
14 days, 40 bowls.
Is that you in the background?
14 days.
Look at me.
This is
40 bowls, 14 days.
rising up the charts. You didn't hear this on Headbangers Ball?
With Matt Pinfield. Hey, got a good Chandler screen.
Is that you and Chandler in the
It is.
background?
But
Is that you too, Shirley?
here's Chandler. Listen.
That's Chandler?
Oh, yeah. All right, this is how we do it. Tony, he appreciates that great.
That's how it sounded yesterday.
Unbelievable, man. You guys should put that on the album or something.
Would you buy it?
Absolutely.
How much?
A couple cents.
Hey, it's more
It's a
than
start.
More than zero. Here's what we do, Tony. We preview and pick every single bowl with our guest, and you are our lucky contestant today.
Let's do it.
And you get the the Myrtle Beach Bowl. East
The Myrtle
Carolina
Beach
could have been in
Bowl.
this one. Troy D upset the Pirates aren't going
My
there.
second favorite bowl this
Coastal
year.
Carolina playing in that?
They are not.
Actually, they're not. No, they are bringing in Old Dominion and Tulsa, who was an American opponent. We got screwed at Tulsa last year.
We did.
if you recall.
Yeah.
Both teams 6-6. This is December 20th at 2:30. December 20th is a Monday, so 2:30 in the afternoon.
Kind of similar to our game.
Yeah, we'll be a week later, same time.
Yeah.
Monarchs versus Golden Hurricane. Tony, ODU Tulsa. Who you got?
Okay, so I don't know anything about ODU, and I have absolutely no idea about Tulsa either, so I'm going with Tulsa.
Okay.
Good reasoning. Can you tell me who's the quarterback?
Who's the quarterback?
Solid reasoning by touchdown Tony Collins.
We did not play Tulsa this year, so I do not know who their quarterback is. Although I do know one former Old Dominion quarterback.
Who's that?
Heineke. Taylor Heineke
Really?
of the Washington football
Wow, I
team.
did not know
There you go.
He came.
But
to
I'm going with
Greenville.
Tulsa.
All right,
Forgot
Tulsa.
about that.
Do I need to put a score in or just Tulsa?
Nope, just straight up.
Just straight
Straight
up.
up Tulsa.
Yeah.
Let's go Tulsa.
Now you have a reason to follow this game to
Yeah,
see if
absolutely.
you're correct. So this will be.
Maybe I get taken out to dinner or something.
There are. That'll never happen.
I know, right?
That steak's been sitting on the grill a long time.
You've had too many busted guarantees
It's
for that,
burnt.
buddy.
The steak is burnt.
Tony, there are 42 bowl games.
Unbelievable.
How into this are you? How many of these things do you think you'll watch? Not start to finish, but like kind of just flip around. How many do you think you'll watch?
Depends on where I'm at and when I'm at and where I'm at.
It's not like appointment TV.
Yeah, but I'm going to watch the big game. The big boys.
Cincinnati's in.
Yeah, I'm going to watch them. I'm going to watch them play. But
If I'm home, it's on.
Troy, you're a bowl guy.
I've become you know me, Clip. I have actually evolved.
But you would sit down and watch the whole game?
No. I used to hate the whole bowl structure, and then like we do this family pool that you know about, and there's a lot of money riding on it and stuff. So I do it, and now my boys participate in it.
Yeah,
Grandpa Lee started it. Now my uncle's taking it over. So
that adds interest.
Yes, so that adds interest because we have family rivalries of who can make the worst picks.
And it's great.
And usually one of the kids
Now,
wins.
see, now that's fun.
Yeah.
Now that's fun. But
Maybe we should do
if
a
you don't have that,
Correct. Well, right.
You're not gonna
So that
watch
gives me a reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason why people. I mean, honestly, what grew the NFL was sports gambling.
Yeah.
My dad talked about that like in the 80s.
And
if it wasn't for sports gambling, the NFL wouldn't be what it is.
He talked about it in the 80s, and they didn't embrace it until 2020, basically.
Yeah. Now they have at one time they were like, we'll never have a team in Vegas.
Yeah.
We'll never do this. We'll never do that. Now they've got like sports books sponsoring stadiums. Just about hell. We were at the Patriots Stadium. Bet US or what was it? One of those bet companies had the suite next to us, the 2-story suite. Remember?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I forget, but it was the gambling site. I was like, man, I've never seen a 2-story suite like with a spiral staircase in it. Like it was it was like at the end too, so it was like 10 times as big as the normal suites. But it was the gambling folks.
That's where all the money's at, man.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Tony's old school. He still has a bookie.
I was stuck in a regular suite with Tony, slumming it.
Oh, wow.
Slumming with cheesecake and beer and
boy, I did see that tab.
Did Tony get you $1 popcorn while you were there?
I tell you what, we had a buddy that picked up the tab that owned the suite. There were probably about
that's his suite.
I know. 50 people. I would say at the peak, 50 people probably in there.
Probably.
Can I say how much I happened to see it?
I don't know.
The bill came and it fell on the floor, and Ellerby was with me, and he picked it up and he didn't know what it was, and he just handed it back to like the waiter or whatever, and they gave it to Bob, the guy that owns the suite or is in charge of it, and we had it was a full 4-hour, 5-hour eating, drinking,
nonstop,
whatever you want. There was no limits. I wanted
I was going to ask, again, you're never going to get to the end of the story, so I might as well break it down. What were the food items there, Troy?
They had, all right, so in the stadium, in the stadium down below, when we went to Tony's autograph session first, I walked by the concessions, and one of the concessions had shrimp cocktail, and they had 4 shrimp cocktail and the red sauce for like $25 or whatever. I mean, it was crazy prices. We got into his suite.
I kept telling them, don't eat the food down here. I kept telling them, don't eat the food down here.
We got in the suite, and they had a bowl the size of this table on ice with shrimp cocktail piled up by probably 100 of them on ice. And they were the big one, like the size of your fist. It was unbelievable. That was like the starter. So we probably ate $1,000 worth of just shrimp cocktail. And then it was like, and then they bring, like after you eat, and then he's already got a buffet set up, whatever you want. They constantly keep refilling it. And then after that, they bring this dessert tray out that is like the most glorious, gluttonous dessert cart you could ever imagine. And everybody just gets whatever they want. And everything there, that's probably like $20 a pop. I mean, it's probably, thousands of dollars of desserts.
Get to the point. What was the bill? I mean, you've been telling this whole long story. How big was the bill?
I was in my Red Bull and vodka phase. And I was on sugar-free Red Bull and vodka.
Phase? That was a phase in your life?
It kind of still is. But that's where it started, perhaps.
All right.
Oh, God.
So they didn't have Red Bull. And the guy heard me order and said, sorry, we don't have it. We've got these other energy drinks. And he said, honest to God, I was like, hey, no problem. You know, I wasn't going to like make a big deal about it. Bob heard it. He said, you go get him whatever he wants. Get him a Red Bull. I don't care where you have to find it. They went down to the catacombs of the stadium and brought back a case of sugar-free Red Bull. I think I was the only person drinking it.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, just one of those things is expensive, as you know. I was like, man, this guy's the greatest.
You really needed that for your ego.
I was like, this is unbelievable. I mean, his generosity.
And when he takes
I've never met a guy more generous.
And when he takes me to a game, all I get is used popcorn.
$1 popcorn, half eaten by his kids.
I do share it. I bought you a beer last football game.
I bought you a beer.
I know. I got you one too.
No, you didn't.
Left. I went and got it for you. Took off. Man, Tony ghosted me during a game. This is why I don't take it.
It got cold.
He got hungry.
It got cold, man.
Tony's like a second quarter Tony. He can barely make it to the second quarter.
I can.
I'm gonna call you halftime Tony.
I made it to the second. I made it to halftime. I left at halftime.
All right. So anyway, the bill before tip.
A 15-minute story. We could have got this thing done in 2 minutes.
This is why I'm a pro, Tony. You've got a little extra time on the show. I can tell a little detail.
I just know there's somebody sitting in their car because they want to hear the side.
I know, and they're waiting for the bill.
In our skybox for the Patriots game that day.
Will be revealed right after
I kid you not. $23,000 for food and drink. And that's before a tip. Like 23. I joked with Tony. I said, Bob could have bought himself a new Camry, but he took us to the game instead.
That's disgusting.
I mean, it was unbelievable. And I think every box is similar to that in many ways. Maybe not as much as that.
Sometimes more, man.
Yeah, that one next to us, the gambling guys had more.
Bob box is not the biggest box up there.
That's what I'm saying. They had 100 people in the one next to us. But incredible generosity. I've never been around a guy that was more generous. This dude must just absolutely be loaded. And was like, hey, thanking us for coming. I'm like, no. Thank you for letting us be here. Like, I mean, we should be kissing his ring, right?
It's kind of good to know me, huh?
Yes, you finally came through one time.
And during the break, Tony's like, when are you going to take me to a basketball game?
I know, right?
I told him, I'm going to take him to a game that matters.
All I want to do is go to a
conference game.
Hey, Clip, all I want to go to a basketball game and get some used popcorn.
I'll take you. I want to go to a good game, not these schlubs we're playing right now.
I want to see a game. I don't matter. It doesn't care. I don't
buying
care.
the size team where this is a good
care
time.
They're playing. They're winning. What are they? 8-2 or something
it's
like
great
that?
they're winning, but I want to take you to a conference game.
Yeah.
All right. That was good.
We'll focus on basketball when football season's over. You know my rule.
I'm going to be gone in a minute.
You're going to be back in January?
Yeah, that's true.
They're off for like the next 3 weeks.
Where are you going, Tony?
We're going to Colorado.
What island?
We're going skiing.
That's not an island.
You ski?
We're going skiing, man.
Where do you ski, Vale?
Black people ski, bro.
I've been skiing. Not many. Where do you go skiing for real?
We're going to, what is it, Seacrest? Not Seacrest. Clearview or something. I don't know.
I've been to Colorado.
It's in Colorado.
Breckenridge?
It's not
Vail,
too far from Aspen. It's one of those things not too far from Aspen.
Crest Butte?
It might be that. I know it's Crest something.
All right.
A Clearview.
So you like
I think it's Clearview.
You've skied before, I think.
I'm a skier, man.
Yeah,
I grew up with white people.
Troy, I did. I Googled Clearview, Colorado. Tony, they've shut down the Clearview Behavioral Health
it's not
mental health facility.
Yeah, it's not Clearview then.
Are you sure they're not sending you to the crazy house finally?
I think that's what Trudy's sending you. While she goes and skis.
Crap, we blew her cover.
Yeah.
Well, it's somewhere near Aspen. It's clear something. I don't know what it is.
I grew up skiing at Aspen.
Crescent View or something.
We should go skiing together
Some kind of view.
That'd be fun.
I'd love to go skiing, man.
Yeah. Boy, it's expensive to get
Troy,
out of Colorado.
take him to a basketball game before you play.
I know, right?
What are you talking about?
I can't even get to a game.
All right. Let's
All right, well, I'm committing. We'll go to a game in January.
All right.
Let's make somebody
Early
a winner
January.
right now, Troy.
Is it time?
It is definitely time.
Let's open up the chest.
Open it up. 317-1250 is the number. And we got a lot of great prizes. We'll run them down when we return. But man, who will be the next winner of the Pirate Radio Treasure Chest? We will find out on the other side of this timeout. Call now, 317-1250 for your chance to win. Back with more and our winner when we return after this.
This is Dr. Phil Perdue with Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. My colleagues and I recognize how difficult this time is for everyone in our community. We continue to see patients during the week while taking precautions to keep everyone safe. Our extended care clinic is now open on Saturdays and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. so you can avoid the emergency department for your urgent orthopedic care. For more information, please contact us at 757-2663 or visit our website at orthoeast.com.
Christie's Europub is the perfect place to relax, grab a bite, and enjoy a drink this fall. Located in the heart of Greenville and just a few blocks from ECU's campus, Christie's offers lunch, dinner, and late night with live music every Sunday. Come and have brunch Monday through Friday from 11 to 3 or Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 4. Scratch cooking takes time, so relax and enjoy a pint at Christie's Europub today. For the latest information, check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram or visit them online at christieseuropub.com.
Looking for that perfect gift or stocking stuffer for a friend, work colleague, or family member? Well, Tommy's Express Car Wash has the perfect idea for you. Come to Tommy's now and purchase a gift card for unlimited washes for the month, and you get a gift card for free. That's right, it's buy one, get one free on the Premier Works Unlimited Car Wash only at Tommy's. Unlimited cards are available for $34.99. Buy one, get one free. Going on now at Tommy's Express Car Wash at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road, Greenville.
Blue 42! Blue 42! Unlike football, life doesn't take a timeout, and anything can happen at any time. Unfortunately, anything isn't always a good thing. You need auto and life coverage, and agents there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You need North Carolina Farm Bureau insurance. Timeout? Not even in our vocabulary.
Pirate fans, call Carlton Venters or Brandon Manning at 756-3007.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company. Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi. An independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
There are times in our lives when we feel like we have hit rock bottom with nowhere to go, but that is actually when God is closest to us and building us into who we are meant to be. Hi, I'm Holt Nailers, and that's how Built When Broken was formed. BuiltWhenBroken.com is an apparel brand to remind people not only where they've come from, but also where they are going. Visit BuiltWhenBroken.com to get the latest BWB apparel, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and more. BuiltWhenBroken.com, apparel for our walk through life.
If you are push mowing your yard using an inefficient lawn tractor or your current zero-turn spends more time in the shop than mowing your grass, it's time you look at a Hustler zero-turn lawnmower. Residential mowers from Hustler are built like tanks and drive like sports cars. All Hustler mowers have fabricated, welded steel decks. Don't settle on cheap units with flimsy stamped decks from big box stores. Come see Ron Ayers Motorsports. It will guide you to the right mower for your property and your budget. Find us at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11 north of the airport in Greenville.
BMS Builders is your premier custom builder in eastern North Carolina. With Blackwood and Mills Creek in Greenville, Dalton's Cove in Farmville, and Belmar in Ayden, these are just a few of the developments featuring BMS Builders homes. They can build the home of your dreams. Just ask Dr. Dennis Ross in Greenville or East Carolina football coach Mike Houston. They built their homes, and they can build yours as well. BMS Builders. Give them a call at 916-1578 for BMS Builders.
This is Mark Washington with Max Sports Performance at Max Fitness. Our facility has reopened and is following all safety protocols. The best thing you can do to strengthen your immune system is, of course, to work out and exercise on a regular basis. I can assist you as your performance coach. You can also enjoy the benefits of a private facility. Avoid the crowds and work out at Max Fitness. Now is the time to get healthy. Max Fitness, just off Highway 43 in the old Ace Hardware building behind Speedway in Greenville. Call me, Mark Washington, 902-4877.
Pirate Radio.
And you write that down, because when you're at East Carolina, you go for it every time. Or you don't coach at East Carolina, you don't come to East Carolina, you don't play at East Carolina with a weak heart. Write it!
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Take a look at your stock market report for today. The Dow was unchanged and closed at 35,754. The NASDAQ dropped 269 points and finished at 15,517, and the S&P was down 33 at 4,667. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you on Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. Troy D, we just opened up the Pirate Radio treasure chest.
Yeah, I got a little breaking news before we get to that. We contacted Tony's wife during the break to find out exactly where he's going, and he'll be skiing at Crusted Butt.
Crusted what?
Crusted Butt is where you're going.
I heard it's beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, so enjoy your trip. What's it called?
It's not called Crested Butt.
I thought that's what it's called.
Crested Butte.
Oh, my bad. You say tomato, I say tomato. Enjoy your trip.
Let me guess, it's spelled B-U-T-T-E?
The E silent, Tony.
It's Butte.
Enjoy Butt Mountain. Sounds like the perfect place for you, my man.
Oh, yeah.
In the summer, they clear out the snow and have a little water, and it's called swamp ass.
Oh, man, stop. I'm going to get a cramp laughing here.
Are you sick?
I'm not sick.
All right.
I'm feeling a lot better, actually. I'm just cold again.
You went back, the jacket's
Well,
back
I'm cold.
He got the COVID.
I've got the cold.
He got the COVID.
Clip came up with that one. It's
pretty funny.
Yeah, it was cold.
All right, Jim Dillon is our winner. By the way, Troy, earlier today, Steve Hill said he tweeted to him and Chad, we're going to see who could get more busy signals during the treasure chest. And man, it came down to the wire. Steve Hill tried 87 times.
It's amazing he can just do it that fast.
Chad Moore finished with 85.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
They can't even win this.
Yeah. How about Susan Dean's coming in with 89 tries?
Wow. So that's how hard it is to get in.
That's just to get the phone ring, I guess.
Yeah. But one man lucky enough to get in today, and his name is Jim Dillon.
J-Dog.
On the Fixed NC live line. Not Jerry Dillon.
Oh, sorry.
Jim Dillon joining us. Jim, how you doing?
Doing good.
Congratulations, man.
Jim, are you sick? You sound kind of down.
No. I'm psyched.
You're what?
This is his psyched voice.
Oh, okay. You seemed a little depressed. We need a little more energy from you. It's a big deal, Jim. This could be the best thing to happen to you.
Do you realize what you just won, Jim?
I will in a few minutes, I guess.
What's that? I couldn't hear you because of Tony's laugh.
For all his questions, I'm sure.
Well, let's get to it. What would you like to win in the treasure chest?
Oh, man, any of it would be great.
All right.
You want to run down the list, Troy?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Shirley, can you help me out, please?
A trip to Rebutte.
To Slippery Butte? Is that what it's called again?
Crusty
Butte.
Crested Butte.
Crusted.
Oh,
All right,
sorry.
here we go. Here's what's left in the treasure chest. You got a pirate gift basket from UBE.
Takeout party for 10 from Parker's Barbecue.
$100 gift card to Emporium.
$100 gift card from Chico's.
Lazy Boy recliner from Boston Silk Furniture.
$100 gift card to ENS Hemp Company.
$100 gift card to Fleet Feet.
Ultimate party package from Sawyer's Fun Park.
$200 gift card to Factory Mattress.
$140 gift card to Revive Health and Wellness.
Gift basket to Naughty Dog Brewing Company.
$100 in gift cards to Dap House, Christie's Euro Pub, Sidebar, and Jarvis Street Bottle Shop.
$100 gift card to Halo.
$100 gift card to Bagel Man.
Bush Light, Neon Sign, Bud Light Cooler, Beach Chair, 2 15-packs of Bud Light from Carolina Eagle Distributing. So those are the prizes left, Jim. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Well, the hemp thing doesn't sound bad, but I'm sure it's not what I think it is.
Well, it could be. You never know.
It's a gift card, right?
Yeah, a gift card to ENS Hemp.
It's whatever you want there.
Yeah.
What did you think it was?
Your pick of the litter.
Well, it's not the illegal kind.
Well, I hear that Delta 8's pretty great, so don't knock it.
He also won a trip to Crescent Butte.
Hey,
Crusty, what?
They probably got the good stuff out there in Colorado.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe
there you go.
You
gonna buy some of that stuff out there, Tony?
Say again?
Or you gonna buy some of the real stuff out there, the edibles and stuff?
No, I can't do that.
Oh, okay. What's legal out there?
Crescent Butte.
All right. You want to let Tony do the honors?
No, not yet, Jim.
Oh yeah, you got questions.
What do you do?
Why you getting all in the
I
mad
want to
business?
know. It's our business now.
Mad business.
Win here. I want to know about our listeners.
Man, he might not want you to know what he do.
Too bad. If he's calling here, we're going to get to know him. I like to learn about our listeners.
Talked about how he wanted to find some illegal drugs. I don't think he cares about saying what he does, Tony.
Exactly.
He's an open book.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe he sells drugs.
Well, then
he might not want to tell you that.
That's his prerogative, but I want to know. What do you do, Jim?
Well, I got the scales to weigh him up on anyway.
All right, what's your job, real job, though?
I work for a scale company here in Greenville.
Scale company, you weigh stuff.
I told you he told you he sells drugs.
Yeah,
He's for a scale company.
He's a freelancing pharmacist. Yeah, what do you weigh, Jim? Is it in ounces? Here's your bag.
The phone's kind of cracking too. Is your phone line tapped? You got people watching you, Jim?
Jim the drug dealer.
It's called a scale company, Tony. We weigh things. How big are these scales? Are they like, fit on the table, or are these like big scales that you industrial?
We do everything from analytical balances to railroad scales, industrial. Okay.
Oh wow.
We don't do food lines and Walmarts and stuff. But.
I will say, Troy, you do this, and it is fascinating to find out what people do out there.
I will say our listenership has a wide variety of interests and hobbies and jobs. Indeed. And I find it fascinating too.
You got any more questions?
No, I'm good. Jim, do you have any questions for us?
No.
Hey, Jim, you think we're going to win the military bowl?
What did I win?
He don't even know what he won.
See how I reverse it? Asked him if he had any questions for us.
That's his only question.
That's going to be my new thing.
What did I win?
Jim, turkey or ham on this Christmas?
Well, we have steak.
Wow.
Good call.
Big time.
Big man.
Good call.
Yeah, my man.
Steak and oysters. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm hesitant to have Tony do this because last time he did it, he screwed it up. Remember?
I don't even know the last time I did anything.
We put him on treasure chest probation because he couldn't
I've never
do it right.
even been in this box before.
Not this one. Past years, you mispronounced the client's name.
I think he can handle it.
All right, I'll hand it to you, and then you read it.
That's the fun part about it.
All right, I'll let you read it then. All right, Shirley, open it up.
My glasses were
All right. Now get excited. You want to say, Jim?
I got to be really excited about it.
Get excited.
Okay.
Jim, you are the proud new recipient of this. Oh, boy. Hope you didn't. Don't screw up the client's names.
Hey, Jim, you are a proud new recipient of. You're going to Crystal Butte, Colorado. You and your wife and 2 kids can come along.
I told you not to let him do it. What did I say?
You're right.
You ready for the trip, Jim?
It's all expense paid by Tony Collins.
All expense paid by
Tony and Trudy.
Pirate Radio. Okay, Jim, here we go. This is for real. All right.
Jim, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, get ready.
You won $100 in gift cards at Dap House, Christie Euro Pub, Sidebar, Jarvis Street Bottle Shop.
Wow.
How about that?
Great prize.
Awesome.
That is pretty good.
That sounds good.
$100 in gift cards to all those places.
Chandler, is that $100 each or total $100? They good at any of those?
$100 total.
Okay.
$100 total.
I got you. So you get $25 to each place. That's fantastic. Cool.
Congrats, Jim.
Jim, do we have your information?
I appreciate it.
Hey, Jim, wouldn't you rather go to Crescent Butte, Colorado, though?
Let's go.
Jim can weigh stuff for you out there.
That's right.
Weigh it by the pound. All right, Jim Dillon, our big winner today. Thank you for tuning in, Jim.
Jim, thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Yep.
Well done, Tony.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Tony, why'd you make me a little bad?
Thanks for giving me an opportunity, Troy. I appreciate that.
I figured you could do it. Even though...
How did it make you look bad?
I don't know. You kind of fumbled it there at the beginning. You did recover. But I trusted you.
I was afraid he wasn't going to say this DAP house. I thought it was going to go that the DAP house.
That wouldn't be it stands for Dickinson Avenue. Yeah,
public house.
Okay. Yeah. Did Tony do good enough that now next time you'll let him go again? Or?
Maybe. All right, we'll talk about it. Had to get your reps in though.
Yeah. Let's get our last
He's done
break.
worse. I'll say that. He's done worse.
We'll come back. I don't know who the Patriots play. We'll have to see.
We're off this week, baby.
Okay. We'll see if we can find a guarantee for Tony out there, though.
I got one for you.
All right. Hey,
I got one, too.
Sunday night.
Who plays Sunday night?
Yeah.
NFL. Prime time.
Sunday
Bears,
night?
Packers.
Troy's
Oh, my
guarantee.
God. I definitely got a guarantee for that game.
I'm throwing you
That's an easy guarantee.
low-line
right
fruit
there.
right here. Easy
My
guarantee.
God.
We'll see if there are any more guarantees out there when we return after this.
There's nothing more important than protecting your family. Fire ants can cause painful allergic reactions and even death. Protect your loved ones at home where you should feel the safest. Visit pesttechofgreenville.com to learn of our once-a-year treatment to guarantee you stay fire ant free. Tested and proven effective by your Eastern North Carolina exterminating professionals at Pest Tech of Greenville. Mention the crying baby for an extra 10% off.
Take a break from the holiday hustle and bustle with a visit to Jersey Mike's. I'm Wes Shepard, your local Jersey Mike's franchisee in Eastern North Carolina for over 25 years. Let us treat you the best subs in town. We can also take care of any of your catering needs this holiday season, large or small. Plus, we partner with many third-party delivery services that can bring your meal to you. Jersey Mike's, open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Everybody likes Jersey Mike's.
Everybody likes Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. Hey Pirate Nation, this is Amanda Houston, and when it came time to make the game-winning play for relaxation at our house, I made the right call to Jamie Lang and Carolina Hardscapes. Jamie and his team built the backyard oasis of our dreams with a beautiful custom paver patio, outdoor lighting, and fireplace. Make your backyard incredible and call Carolina Hardscapes today at 364-1201 or visit their showroom on Fire Tower Road across from Bostic Suck. Go Pirates!
'Tis the season to make your home full of cheer with the best Christmas decor right here in Uptown Greenville. Hi, this is Jess with Halo Home Store. Our store is full of holiday decor and home accessories galore. With over 15 years of design experience, I can bring your home to life with Halo's one-of-a-kind unique decor and gifts with new inventory coming in daily. We also offer a wide variety of design services. Be sure to follow us on social media or visit halohomestore.com. Happy holidays, y'all.
Hey folks, Uptown Brewing Company is proud to be your friendly neighborhood brewery. We have an incredible lineup of year-round and seasonal brews available in our tap room, and we're also the home of Billy Beer. The tap room features weekly beer and wine specials, events, and live music on the weekends. Need to book a holiday party? We're happy to accommodate. Our staff goes above and beyond to make you feel welcome and keep your glass full. Come see us at Uptown Brewing Company, 418 Evans Street, Uptown Greenville.
Tired and sluggish? Down in the dumps? Or just have the blahs? Maybe you need to hydrate. Revive Health and Wellness on East 10th Street in Greenville offers IV hydration that can help you with lack of energy, improve your mood, assist with immunity, even fix a hangover. Locally owned and operated, the team at Revive Health and Wellness are experienced and licensed registered nurses that will assist you in preparing for your IV session. Call or text today with questions or to set an appointment with Revive Health and Wellness. 252-350-1805. That's 252-350-1805.
In studio with Jessica from Fresh Vibes. What's new?
We have been keeping Pirate Nation and Eastern North Carolina healthy for over 5 years now, offering fresh juices, healthy smoothies, salads, soups, sandwiches, acai parfaits, and the best part, we source organic and local. So if you're looking to get healthy, stay healthy, or jumpstart your health journey, come see us at one of our 2 locations, on Charles Boulevard near McAllister's Deli or across from Physicians East on Arlington Boulevard, or order online at localfreshvibes.com. Fresh Vibes, where local meets fresh.
At Union Bank, we understand you live life on the go. That's why our banking options are designed to serve you, wherever you are. If you want to meet us in person at one of our local branches, complete banking tasks on the go from the mobile app, or bank from your office with convenient remote deposit and cash management services, we're everywhere you need us to be. Whether you're simply managing a busy schedule or an entire business, we're right there with you with personalized service and helpful tools. Call or visit us online at unionbanknc.com. Union Bank is a member FDIC and the Equal Housing Lender.
Pirate Radio is the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Taking a quick look at your Bucks scoreboard, a couple of college basketball games of note tonight. Number 7, Texas is at number 23, Seton Hall. That tips off at 6:30. Bethune-Cookman, is at NC State. That also tips off at 6:30. And then number 1 Purdue is at Rutgers, and that tip-off is at 7 o'clock. That's a look at your Buck scoreboard, brought to you by the Buccaneer Music Hall, your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates. Open from noon until 2 a.m. with live music every night, and now during football season, they have food trucks during the day. Follow the Buck on Facebook and Instagram for an updated schedule, and we'll see you at the Buck. Now back to you, Clip.
Sorry.
Back with you on Pirate Radio Live, about to wrap it up here on a Thursday. Hopefully you warm up, Troy D, or maybe today's just a goner and you'll warm up on Friday.
I was thinking about getting one of those heated blankets.
Yeah.
Does this mean you'll actually turn the heat up in the building now? Because you usually like to keep the heat in the building at a
I don't know if that's me.
Eskimo level.
Because he's cheap.
That might be someone else.
That might be someone else?
Yeah, I like it warm.
Popcorn prices are going up, Tony.
I know. I understand, man. Unbelievable.
All right, so congrats to Jim Dillon, who won out of our treasure chest today. We'll make you a winner coming up on Friday.
The local pharmaceutical rep.
He's
scale guy.
Scale guy, yeah. Tony, Washington, Dallas. All of a sudden, it's an important game on Sunday. Who you got?
Oh, man, I think it's going to be a good game. I don't think Washington have enough offense to keep up with Dallas, though. So I got to go with Dallas, man. You know,
Unfortunately, I think you might be right.
Sorry, Clip.
Green Bay and Chicago.
Sunday night.
The
Spectacular on NBC.
The Bears.
Around what, 7:15?
The Bears.
No, they've been playing this game after 8.
The Bears.
Who you like?
The Bears.
Yeah, right.
Not the Bears.
Yeah.
Not the Bears.
Aaron Rodgers, I hear, owns the Bears, so I'm hoping after the game we can have a discussion with him about firing our coach and general manager.
I still own you.
He's right.
That was earlier this year, right?
Yeah, that was at the game I was at. In Chicago.
That's right.
I went to that one in person, and Nagy was asked about that this week, in typical Nagy form. We're aware of it. That was his answer. Yeah.
Well, not much you can do about it, really.
The guy's right.
Your Patriots are off, Tony. Any guarantees? How about
I guarantee that the Buffalo Bills lose 2 in a row. They're going to get beat by my Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucks down in Tampa.
I heard a lot.
That's a guarantee.
Wow, there's your guarantee.
Buffalo
folks.
will lose on Sunday.
He's got the Bucks.
You owe us a steak dinner if it doesn't happen.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I will take you guys, both of you.
All right.
Like
go
both
Bills. Let's go both of you. I heard a lot of coming off that Monday night loss that the Bill like that. Not only did they lose that game, they lost the season. Like they were emasculated, to get rid. It's. So,
I don't know if you can go as far as lose the season.
It's so week to week, Tony. They could bounce back, but that one
they
felt
back
like
with a win over Tampa Bay.
But it's going to be tough, man, because they got to play Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
And then we play them in a couple more weeks.
Right.
So, it's not going to be easy for Buffalo Bills to win the AFC East this year. That's not going to happen. Hey, I got another guarantee. I guarantee that New England Patriots wins the AFC East. That's a guarantee. If I lose, take you guys out to dinner. Two steak dinners.
All right. Wow.
Got it?
Nice.
All of a sudden, we're big Bills fans, Troy D. So let's go Buffalo. All right, Tony, good to see you, man.
Yeah, man.
Are you back?
Am I back next week?
Yeah.
That's my last week before Christmas.
You,
I'll be here. I'll be in town.
We'll see
you guys got to call me to remind me. You know how that is.
You did not remind me, but amazingly, I still reminded Tony.
You're right. I didn't, but you're right.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I thought you were good today.
Yeah,
from our discussion earlier. So
right.
All right.
I was good. He's here. We're all happy.
Next week, you remind me to remind you, and then I'll remind you to remind Tony.
Probably not a bad policy.
There you go.
There's the circle of
That's it.
And then we'll have to hear about Tony's visit to Crusted Butt.
Wait, when is that happen?
That's after.
That's not
I know.
After.
I said we'll have one more appearance, and then we'll have to hear about it.
That's right.
In the new year.
Shirley, Chandler, CJ.
It's Chris and Butte.
Hope your crusted butts are doing well. Troy D, we'll talk to you
Get
Monday.
Let's go to Crescent Butte.
Tony, we'll see you next week.
We're going to Crescent Butte.
So long, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville.